This is this phone call is a risk. This is what you call
And he
a
doing it, and
horrible.
you doing it, and you doing it live.
Hey, quick question. What size? What shoe size is Ash? Because Marlo is going to get him some snakeskin Rattler Air Force Ones.
Yes, sir.
He getting them.
He what size is he?
I don't know. You know what my shoes last? Shit, am I supposed to know that?
Oh dear Father God! Remember when I
You
said this is?
interrupt. First of all, you interrupted me eating my fucking French fries, and that's rude and disrespectful. Let's get that out of the way. Number two,
What happened?
I want to say a 5'6".
What happened?
I think it was 5 was the last time I bought a pair of shoes.
GP dying said something good just happened. What happened?
Is you listening?
I am listening to you, Melissa, and so is podcast.
Sweet baby Jesus, what just happened? This has got to be
Oh,
podcast gold.
You don't interrupt the woman when she's eating French fries. Lesson learned today.
What's great about that clip is Ash mom still tells me that I owe her royalties for that clip.
That clip is never getting old, bro.
That's pretty funny to me.
It is never getting old.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Gathering Old Men podcast. We have a special guest, A.D. Matthews, here from SUNO, Southern University at New Orleans, athletic director. We're going to talk about the Day of Giving. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, SUNO, real quick. I didn't expect this. Because again, it's, this is our cool down before we go to SWAC Media Day. So I wanted everybody to get it all out their system. And we got blessed to have A.D. Matthews come on. Sir, welcome to the show. I know y'all got a lot going on. I'm going to get to the biggest news first. For the first time in NAIA history, you have a player that has entered into the Swingman Classic. Tell us about that.
Man, listen. First off, thank you for having me on the podcast again, for sure. But Donovan, man, this young man, this is so special. Being able to have Suno's name up there. I told the young man he going down in history. Every time another NAIA player comes in, they got to mention his name first, right? And so the whole campus is real excited about that. When I found out, I went and told our chancellor, and because the chancellor swears to me that he used to play baseball, although I haven't seen any footage. But I take his word for it. But he gets excited about any news, sports related, but especially baseball. And Donovan is a young man we're proud of. He's in graduate school. And so one, we're happy because the young man got his degree. Two, we're happy because now he's going to grad school. And so those are two major accomplishments. But to be the first ever, that's a testament to how, his hard work. Is a testament to how good of a player he is. And it's showing other kids, man. Everyone is so caught up on, I have to go D1, I have to do this, I have to do that. But the main thing is with social media, with everything that's going on, you just want to go somewhere where you want it and where you'll get an opportunity to compete. And it's worked out for him. He has his degree, and now he's getting national attention, and he's shining national attention on our university. So we're super proud of that.
Now, a lot of people don't know. Y'all won y'all conference tournament last
year. Yes,
in
sir.
basketball. And you hold a double role as basketball coach and athletic director.
Correct.
And that was one of the most fun times for us because, again, I'm just getting to know NAIA sports. And I'll be honest, I didn't know them schools, but I really was beat them white boys. Please beat them. So tell us about that run, and then we'll start talking about the Day of Giving and stuff. But tell us about that run. That was spectacular.
Yeah, look, that was special, man. Listen, that was a group of young men that came together at the right time and made it happen. And I was always telling them, I said, guys, y'all, we have the talent to do something really special. And if y'all do it, y'all will be connected for life. And this is something no one could ever take away from you, right? And just the way the whole season, kind of played out, with us starting, we started the season 1-7. And so it was a struggle at the beginning. But a lot of life lessons were taught during that time, right? How to be strong, how to stay consistent, how you handle things when things don't go your way, right? And so they took those lessons, and towards the end of the season, we started playing really well. I think I can't remember. I think we won like 11 of our last 12 games, and um, going into the tournament, there was this confidence about that group, and I felt like they were ready, right? And so they put it together. We beat all the top teams in our conference, which is the way that I wanted it to go. I wanted to leave no doubt because I knew that our team was a really good team. And we've been close. We've been steadily getting better each year that since we've started the program. And this year, I just knew we were special. I remember after the first game, uh, um, when I was in the locker room afterward, I said, man, I regret saying what I said because at the end of the first game, I remember saying, we're going to make a special run in this tournament. And I don't like to just talk like that, right? Because that was just the first game. But the young men had my back, and man, being able to capture that title, Suno hasn't won the title in 15 years, right? And when they did win it, it was only 8 teams in the conference. Right now, there's 16 teams in our conference. And so, I told my guys, y'all won the real trophy, right? And it was just so much excitement. It was great. It was great to see the success and the happiness in their faces. To see them overcome early challenges and see this thing all the way through was special. So that's a moment that will live with me forever. And everything from when that buzzer sounded to when we got on the bus to I didn't share the trophy with nobody. I slept with the trophy, and it was just a good time, man.
How you doing, Coach?
What's happening, Doc?
I'm doing all right. So, you like I said, you're coming off a historic run in the HBC Athletic Conference basketball tournament. What are the things that you're trying to look forward to as far as this coming up season in 26?
Um, well, one of the things that I'm super excited about is that all of our main guys, we didn't lose anyone, right? So everyone decided to run it back as they came to my office and said, Coach, we're gonna run it back. And that speaks volumes about our program, the way that we're building this program to where young people feel like they want to stay. Because man, look, I had kids that was getting D1 attention, right? And they really could have went anywhere, but they chose to come back here. So we're trying to do something I'm not sure if Suno has ever done, which is repeat as champions. And so, and not just that, because we had our first taste of going into the national tournament, that didn't end well. I'm not going to talk too much about that game, but now that we had that first taste of that, we're looking to make some noise on the national scene. And just the pride of doing that from this little HBCU that no one knows about or heard about. All if you did hear about Southern, you hear about Southern and Baton Rouge. So, and by the way, I keep trying to play them, Doc, and they don't want to play me. I don't know why, but they don't want to play.
Oh man, don't you worry about the little old school in Baton Rouge. We don't worry about them either, man.
Danny.
What's up, boss?
What's up, Dan? Miss Wright?
So I know we talk a lot about the leverage and the attention that our program has gotten but I want you to talk about from, beyond the court, beyond the field, what's going on with Suno athletics, so people understand that it's so much bigger than basketball. But you've led the charge for the department getting some other national recognition that I think will help people understand that what's going on at Suno is so much bigger than just X's and O's.
Nah, for sure. Nah, and I appreciate that question because it's bigger than sports here at Suno. We didn't look. I'm gonna just be honest. Our kids, some may get that look to go professional, right? But the majority of our kids, they're just not going to play professional sports. That's just the truth. So when you come to Suno, we're not just like, oh, they could play basketball or they could be, no, we're going to develop the whole student, and that's very important to us, and that's the foundation of our program. Just like when I talked about us winning this championship, I was more happy that they stuck through. Like, right, they learned that life lesson of things don't go your way all the time. You got to be tough enough to kind of stay with it. But some things that we've had multiple national scholar teams. That's something I'm super proud about, right? That we have these young men and women coming from environments and coming from places where they've been told you never gonna be nothing, right? But they get in college and they excel. And so that's something I'm super proud about. Our department GPA has always maintained at least a 3.0, right? And so that's something I'm proud of. I'm proud about our Champions of Character Awards. We've won that 2 years in a row, and I believe we're gonna win it again this third year. And that's where that just highlights us bringing our young people and putting them in the community. It highlights their community service hours, their sportsmanship, their professionalism, the way that they handle things. Like, just the thing I'm most proud about, because winning that trophy was great. I keep talking about that, y'all, because our first 3 years we were horrible. So if I keep talking about that trophy, it's just because we're not horrible no more. But we were never horrible with grades and community service. And so those are the things that I'm super proud about. If somebody was to call me right now and say, Coach, could we use some of your people to do this? We're going to go do it. Yeah, I want to tell y'all this, and then I'm gonna leave this alone. I actually got in trouble. The school might get mad at me, but I actually got in trouble because we were called on a Friday night to do something on a Saturday morning, right? And because I didn't have the young men dressed in the gear, they were like, Coach, what you doing? That was a good thing to promote, and we could do this and do that. I didn't know anyone was going to be there to take pictures. I don't want the kids to think that whenever they do something, they're supposed to get a reward, right? I want them to do stuff because it's the right thing to do. And so what they did for that event, they helped the AKAs. The women came together. That was during the time it was really hot, right? The temperatures were skyrocketing. They were carrying the big waters, and they called me the night before, like, Coach, we can't carry these waters. We need some help. So we just went there to help. And so getting people to understand that, look, it's not about recognition and all this other stuff. It's about grooming young people to be successful. And that's what I'm the most proud about with this program.
Well, we are going to get to the business part because this is the most important part. Suno has their day of giving, and everybody has their own time frame of their day of giving, but Suno now has their day of giving. I almost said, Coach, A.D. Matthews, tell us about the goals that you guys have and what you're looking to achieve with your day of giving this year.
Yeah, for sure. And look, you call me Coach, you call me James. That's just a title. That don't mean nothing to me. But yeah. So every year, the Southern system, right? So this is a system-wide um, day of giving, or annual fundraising event. And what it is all five campuses come together and give. That's why you see SU Give Day, right? And that's where we gather the resources to help support all 5 of the campuses so we could continue to give these opportunities to young people, right? So for Suno Athletics, within our we just finished year 4. Now we have data driven, things that we ask for now, right? And so we're kind of specific with some of these needs, but I want people to know when they're giving, they're not just giving. It's not you giving and coach putting in his pocket or is going somewhere or going to do this. No, we're really into helping these kids. And our main pillars, right? We have 5 things we identified. One is student athlete scholarships. That's important. By us being a small institution, we don't really give that many athletic scholarships anyway. And so, but what I'm searching for money for is just like we talked about, the young man that graduated now going to grad school. We find out that a lot of our kids are like $1,000 short or $2,000 short from getting back in school. We want to be able to help kids matriculate through, right? So if they fall short, that's what this funding is for. That's what this funding will help. So it's not, you funding this basketball player, this star athlete. No, we're trying to help kids matriculate through. And that's why this scholarship amount is so important. Up until this year, we didn't really have too much of a need for it, but the championship travel, right? We this was our first time going since we brought the program back. So we were almost in jeopardy of not even going to compete in the national tournament because the school was like, Coach, how you gonna pay for that? And I'm like, dang, good. So maybe we shouldn't win then, because if we don't win, then we won't have these added expenses, right? But this is just so for as our teams are getting better, this is just additional monies that'll help those teams go and compete so they won't be faced with what we were faced with this past year. Academics and career development, I could have put a blank check there because whatever we could do to help with that, whether that's software, we just had a computer lab put into our athletics building. And thankful for the university for helping us out with that. So where the kids could come in and study and we could stay up on their grades and make them like, you know what, y'all might be doing y'all work in y'all room, but come in here, we want to watch you do your work, right? And then even academic support programs. For the longest, we haven't had an athletics academic advisor, right? And now that's changing. But just to be able to have someone dedicated to the academics of these kids is super important. Facilities and equipment, obviously, there's always a need in HBCUs for better facilities and equipment. So that I don't even really have to go into that. And then media broadcast and branding. We have a media rights deal with our athletic conference, and this is how a Donovan could get recruited and seen to be put into a Swingman Classic because us broadcasting and showing off what it is our kids do. And we use this not just for athletics, we use it also for our storytelling. That's real important. So people will know about the Champions of Character Awards. So they'll know that these kids are not just playing sports, but they're excelling in the classroom. Because our athletes are the top scholars in the university. I don't know how many universities are like that, but at this one, our athletes are at the top. So um, these are just some of the pillars, the foundation of what it is to help keep this program going, to help keep everything going because we're making so much success. And I forgot to say, this year was our first cohort where that we graduated this 4th year, and we had 25 student athletes that graduated. When we first started, we had 28 student athletes, and they matriculated through all 4 years and went ahead and graduated, right? So, the proof is in the pudding with what we're doing. We just want to be able to continue and to make improvements to help these kids continue to move forward.
So I know I put the link in the chat, but if you scan the QR code, that will take you directly to the giving link. And we will run that periodically through the podcast so that everybody can get a chance to donate again. If it's $5, $10, give what you can, but give.
Anything. We just want to help support these kids. And then also, if you missed the link or if you missed the scan, if you go to sunoathletics.com, which is our athletics website, and you click the donate button, it'll take you right to it. So anything helps. You know, I feel like I'm gonna be on this soapbox for a while now, but anything helps because that's the passion that we have about these kids. And so whatever anyone could do, we're very much welcome.
Okay, so I just been informed. Again, I get information. I'm in the end now, so I get information hot off the presses. So for the day of giving, it is $20.26 to represent their championship year. That is $20.26 to represent their championship year. We got $20, man. We can do that. $20.26. We can do that, man. Listen, donate. Give what you can. Everything is appreciated. And a lot of y'all don't know. AD Matthews was one of the first athletic directors to come on to the show.
For sure.
We don't forget nothing around here.
For sure.
Nothing. And we appreciate everything. So I appreciate you coming on. Listen, I had a little cancer incident last year, so it was a little rough. But this year I'm cancer free. So we getting to New Orleans because it's somebody on this show who keep cooking and don't send nobody no food.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. First of all, don't do me. Because look, I got dinner sitting right here and I'm waiting patiently to eat. I have cooked. I have offered y'all. Everybody knows that Danny cooks. That's my love language. If I like you and I care about you, I'ma feed you. It ain't my fault y'all ain't been down here.
First of all, don't say nothing you don't mean, because my pull-up game is strong.
Hey, just make sure your pull-out game is just as strong.
We got company.
My name ain't Troy.
Company.
Hey, that's my boss. He know I talk crazy.
He said, "My name ain't Troy." Oh my Jesus!
For everybody, if you're watching, Mama, how many kids you got?
I don't know, huh?
How many kids you got?
Here.
You got 5, and I got 5.
That you know about, but I ain't never had to take. I ain't never had to take no DNA test at Bob Evans.
It's getting real personal.
Yo,
AD Matthews, I want to thank you for coming on. Like I said, for everybody, again, $20.26 for the championship year.
I'm gonna send $202.60.
There you go.
I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for having me on the show.
No problem.
And I look forward to coming back on, man. So now I'm gonna see how good my pull-out game is. I'm gonna pull out the show.
Oh wow.
Hey, AD Matthews, don't cut up like them.
I know. Look, that's my last thing. I'm gone. Appreciate y'all again, man. Thank you.
No problem. Listen, it is it's the show before media day, and what we like to try and do around here is exercise our demons before media day, because we try to get in front of these
coaches. I got a whole Twitter account. I'm saying what I want to say because the day ending why.
Speaking of
just air it out. Just air it out, right, Jamal?
I load the chopper every day, just in case.
Well, one day somebody on this podcast unloaded the chopper, and it might have been my fault, but want to hear it? Here it go.
as this was unfolding onto the internet, because I thought this was some kind of hoax, as it was unfolding, it turned out to be real. A gentleman, we're going to call him Matt, responded to a Steve Smith post of him golfing by saying, "Does your wife and kids know you're sleeping with my wife?" He then proceeds to post screenshots of text messages between him and who we assume is his wife. These text messages are quite graphic and quite embarrassing if you are said spouse. Because again, in the era of Twitter, there is no shame. Some key issues that Marlo might want to discuss is the quote,
I'll get it.
"You was so deep, you moved my IUD."
That sounds about right.
So
obviously, she's used to dealing with a short knocker, and he was not. he didn't have the proper equipment. First of all, this is my whole problem with the whole thing. Why, as a man,
Run away.
as a man, why would you call another man and record it just to put it on the internet that you recorded talking to him, that he had then dug a pothole in your wife? Sorry, not sorry.
So again, that was one of, sometimes you get those once in every now and then type stories, and that was one of those once in every now and then type stories.
I want to know if he regret running to the internet with all these things.
I'm willing to bet he probably
had to. He had to regret that because
my whole
I like
thing
can't hear
is
nothing.
especially if you ain't gonna leave us out of it. Just be mad and sleep on the sofa in the guest room or wherever the fuck you gonna do. Now, in the words of Margo, we all know you were short enough. They ain't gonna do shit for your day life if you actually get divorced.
Well, I ran into another story today, and I just want everybody to know that I've done nothing to me to make me want to ever do this. But Marlo,
Come again?
court documents show that a man decided it's not letting me do it. Hold on. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's do this.
Hey, somebody said turn it off and turn it back on.
All right, let's try this again. All right.
Oh.
So, court documents show that a Fort Wayne man decided to cut his genitals off and set it on fire.
Was he on meth or fentanyl?
That gotta be that's
That sounds like a meth head right there.
Meth. Yeah, that's meth.
That is meth head.
Straight up meth.
What started as an investigation into a stabbing and arson took a disturbing turn in Fort Wayne after a man admitted he set his own genitalia on fire.
Mind y'all, that was his mom and dad's house. That wasn't in his house.
I don't even want to go through the whole.
Like, why? Why?
Man, no.
No, he did not die. He did not die. He got the police picked him up. This is his photo. This is a mugshot photo. The police picked him up.
For what? What was his charge?
Arson.
He need his ass whooped. He need his ass whooped.
What Doc used to say, beach kids at the penitentiary. He clearly get one of them.
Yeah, he ain't get beat out the penitentiary shit.
You get picked up for arson.
Oh, he got picked up for arson. I'm over it.
I'm pretty sure when they read them charges,
you cut your balls off and you set them on fire. Wow.
No, he didn't cut his balls off. He cut his penis.
Yeah.
Oh, so he did it Lorena Bobbitt on himself.
Yes.
I know if you do that, you die.
I cut.
Right. And he wasn't in the hospital. He ain't bleed out. Did he cauterize it after he set the house on fire?
Lord.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a valid question.
I have questions. I'm waiting on the update for this story because I have clicked the tab to stay informed on this story.
Of course.
I need the whole story. Like you can't just give me half the story. I need the whole story. But
I'm so disturbed.
Very.
Said hogs get castrated and don't bleed out. So in a fire, you don't want to put no kind of oil. Oh man, I don't. You know what? This just
it go from bad to worse.
Nothing about this. X. That's a good question. That is a good question.
Ooh. You know, I told y'all that Indiana was a strange place. I told y'all that. There you go.
I'm so glad I got up out of there.
What part you live in, TP?
They don't even know.
No, what part you live in, TP?
I was in Muncie.
Oh yeah. I
heard Muncie was the hood though.
Oh, it is.
It is.
You heard right.
Ain't that where Bonzi Wells from? He from Muncie, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Bonzi Wells.
Yeah.
My wife knows.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Woo.
Indiana is a strange place, man.
I thought Ohio was a strange place, but
they cousins. Indiana and Ohio is two sisters, Karen.
They share a freeway, that's for sure.
And no, I will not be explaining further.
Well,
you know, at least going to Cincinnati, I was looking at the city. I was like, oh, okay, I might be able to want to live here one day, just in case if I decided I wanted to move to Cincinnati. Got up to Columbus. I was like, oh, Columbus is a nice city. I mean, college town. But as soon as I got my black ass up to Cleveland, I was like, the fuck? No. It's cold. It's too cold because it's right by the lake. And I was like, you know what? I wouldn't make it up here.
That's how I felt about being in Indiana. It was. I told y'all the story. I got up to go to work, and it was 2. And I was like, this ain't normal. I ain't doing this.
But listen, the act up stories, they keep getting better. Because why would you mess up your good job over some good?
Who did that? I, I think that's crazy. Now, if it was his wife, I'd be like, yeah, bro, you gotta get fired. His sister?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're gonna get to that a little later on. Said. Here's the thing, right? Y'all keep forgetting that there's a dude named Matt Barnes out there. Matt Barnes changed.
And drove 100-some miles to crash out on his baby mama's boyfriend. That story was never.
It was wasn't they teammates at the time, but that
was his coach.
That was his coach.
Right, but okay, I'm on Matt Barnes' side, and y'all know I hate Derek Fisher. I'm on Matt Barnes' side. I ain't finna drive 100 miles to get you, but when we get to practice on Monday, I'm gonna go ahead and clear my locker because I'm gonna wear your ass out as soon as we get there. But I'm not driving 100 miles.
He said, fuck all that, because I think one of the twins called him.
Yeah, the kids called him and told him what was up.
Told him what was up. And he was like, no, fuck that. He got in the car. I think he was on highway, he was on the PCH, with the whipping ass inside of the damn house.
No, by the time he got there, he had left, so he wasn't even there.
Yeah, listen.
But that makes sense to me. But you telling an announcer that he can't date somebody's sister.
Everybody got a nice little email from the NBA, and everybody has a fraternization clause.
But does the sister work for the team?
I don't know if she worked for the team. That never came out.
Because if she don't work for the team, it's not fraternization.
It's not fraternization.
If she works for the team,
who is the player's sister though? That's the question.
I saw the name. Hold on. I don't. You know what? I ain't gonna put that lady business in the street. All I know is
already in the street.
It's already out
there. All I know is, fellas, if you out there doing dirt, don't leave your phone open. Because his girlfriend posted a picture of him and her together. And then politely posted that if you think he a good dude after he cheated, and then tagged the girl, she said, keep following this account. And then the Instagram message got deleted shortly thereafter.
We got Fed Brads in the building.
Yeah. I see you saying we're gonna talk about it. I wouldn't call it a full-blown prediction.
I gotta change the day of the SWAC East prediction. It's instead of tomorrow, because I get off late tomorrow night, it'll be on Saturday evening.
So, but we're gonna talk about it. Say this is since it's the last show on this platform before Media Day, this is us getting all of our unprofessional stuff out the way. Because I don't know if you're aware, me and Marlo Marlo and Lord Jamal. Marlo and Lord Jamal are Rattler alumni. I'm a Rattler fan.
Yes,
and
sir.
From time to time, we exercise our fandom too much. Here's an example of us exercising fandom too much.
He could pass it, he could catch it out of the backfield. Still,
what the hell is that on the screen? Did that shit say BCU donation fund?
We're going around the whole SWAC, Marlo. The whole
Why in the fuck is it under my picture? What in the hell just happened? My bad, y'all. I
tell you what.
I don't feel like he was wrong.
Troy, you muted.
Why the hell am I muted?
Yeah, I'm about to say I can't never hear Troy.
It was the first day out of It was the first day of basketball media day 2 years ago, right? And so we were, I like to push people's donation and giving and all of that. If they bring it to me, I push it out. So I was going through the whole SWAC that particular day. And maybe that wasn't the day. And we were using StreamYard at the time. So StreamYard, when it posts a banner, by default, it posted on the left-hand side. By default. Well, it just so happened that day that Marlo was on the left-hand side and thought I was trying to personally attack him by putting it under him.
I feel you was.
It wasn't personal, Marlo. It was not personal. It just
yes, it was.
StreamYard puts it on the left, and you just so happen to be on the left. Hey, everybody, you see that? That is on the left. You see that right there. Now, I'm gonna play a quick little tad bit of that video.
He could pass it. He could catch it out of the backfield. Still,
what the hell is that on the screen? Did that shit say BCU donation fund?
It's on the left. It wasn't a personal attack.
You better Beyonce that shit the next time. Put it on the right.
What's going on, Keith?
Not much. Remember what I told you earlier? It finally caught up to me, boy. When that thing called, it was good too. I was good on that.
I kind of figured.
Man,
I understand.
Hey, what's up?
No, he got a fresh haircut today.
Now really need to cut up. Keep him.
That boy Keith got a fresh haircut. Why he gonna keep his ass in the house?
Hey, look. Immediately. Where you at? Where you going? Where you going?
Where you going? You ain't going nowhere.
I'm trying to tell you, you ain't finna leave this house.
Nah.
I got mine cut last week and got banned from the gym. So hey, there you go.
That's why I'm single, boy. That man will never leave the house. Don't be coming around me with no fresh haircut.
I just
don't do it.
Man, anyway. So this is the Act Up show. I ain't gonna say no names.
Why not?
It's the Act Up show. Say names.
What I say? It's an Act Up show. You gotta say names.
He trying to protect himself.
Oh, can I say some names today?
Hold on, wait. Now you want to say names, but when we was gonna jump him, you ain't want to say names. But we'll get back to that later.
Because I care about y'all, because y'all would have killed him. I gotta let y'all cool off. See, because y'all crazy like my family for real. He'd have been in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere.
Sometimes people just need their ass whooped. I feel like, and that's okay.
But y'all can still make that move. I mean, virtually.
I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna be messy.
Go ahead, be messy, Troy.
It's Troy.
When I was in Tallahassee, it was this dude, and I can't call him my nemesis. It was just weird, right? So he would chase behind my baby mama, and then he would chase behind my poking horn team.
Oh, he was dirty, man.
And it just was weird to me. Like the dude told on me while I was in the moon from the payphone in the moon.
Oh, what?
Flag on the play.
Flag
on the play.
Follow me. Just follow me. So it was just weird to me for a long time, right? And then we bring it forward to today. And I see not a rival, but not even a nemesis, but just somebody that keep chasing after my old thing. And I was just like, that's interesting. Now take that for what it will. If you know, you know. I just thought that was interesting.
You ain't jumping.
Uncle Billy said, I thought y'all be talking about sports.
We do. We get into it. Listen, tell Uncle Billy. We just had. What was he at the first part of the podcast? We had 23 minutes with AD Matthews.
Where your boy? What's your boy from that private school and on that little cul-de-sac say? GABOS, Troy. Game ain't based on sympathy in that case. Nah, man. Nah, man. That's Dirty Mac and
We know that's going to be their guy. That is going to be their guy going into the season. We know that's going to be their guy.
You talking about that? You talking about that Louisiana school in the woods?
God.
If that's their guy, good motherfucking luck.
Wait, because it's only 2 Louisiana schools. You got the one up there in the
Well,
woods,
we
with the
know, we
Arcadians,
know
and you got the one in the south in the
him.
Bayou,
I was
FAMU
trying
West.
not to. I was trying not to.
Then why the hell you bring it up, Troy?
Sure.
I was bringing it up in a way that we understood that the people. Oh man,
I ain't even that type of dude. If you gonna bring it up, then say it, or we can save it to after media day. But since you done brought it up,
nope, Troy. We said he was supposed to play AB since that. I've been saying he's supposed to be playing AB since he was in Boca. Like, I'm sorry. Honestly, I was on team let him play AB in Miami, but you know, you got told don't ask by people quarterback no more. Now they went somebody else and somebody new quarterback. I don't want it. Nope. Call a spade, Troy. Grambling ain't got what you thought you got. I tell you like that. If you're going to have to fix up this vehicle. You have a used
you're
one.
not going to be able to because that vehicle don't want to be fixed up.
That's okay. Keep not wanting to be fixed up. You're gonna be on school number 5. This school number 4, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I want the best.
Are we talking about Mr. RJ Johnson?
God damn it!
This man done said the goddamn name.
He said the name.
Don't save him. You don't want to be saved. Don't save him.
And I
don't want to be saved.
I want him to do well so bad. I wanted him to do well last year so bad. And
ain't nobody want him to do well but us.
I ain't gonna lie, Troy. Nobody wants him to do bad. I don't want anybody to ever think we as fans or we as people who cover the game just want a player from our team to do bad. What we do want, we want to see growth and progression. And when the people who don't get paid to do this are sitting on the sideline asking questions, and then you look over and you can hear the players asking the same questions. And then you go in the stadium and all the fans are asking the same question. It's more than 3 people saying the same thing and seeing the same thing.
I wish I knew them dudes' names who I was sitting around when I was at the class. There were 2 of them. It was like a triangle. I would say something to do right behind me and would say, "You damn right." And then the dude to the left would say something. I'd be like, "I saw that." We called the entire game. We knew exactly what he was gonna do and not do the entire game. I played basketball. I should know that.
What was I saying the entire game about the receivers being missed in the middle of the field? Wide open.
Thank you.
Can't miss wide opens now.
I mean,
no,
it was so bad. I know Mark, we on the sideline, and all of us I left. I went to the whole other side of the stadium by my lonesome because I was like, I'm not gonna cuss. I'm gonna act right. Because we all asking the same questions, huddle in a circle, like, what don't they see? And we looking at the players and they're shaking their head.
Yeah.
I'll call Troy. The clock had just hit 0-0. Troy hadn't even packed up his stuff yet. I
And
said, Troy,
again,
I got a couple questions. I know Trey asked none of my questions.
That was that before or after we said don't ask about my quarterback no more?
this is before. This is before.
Before.
But what he don't know is that what we heard in that post game presser was so
left.
I didn't get that till 1 o'clock.
And it got, you know what? Now that I think about it, we was waiting longer and longer as the season went on.
Mm-hmm. Because you ain't even talking to the team still. The team and shower and they're going back to the room.
We never talked to a player.
You avoided.
Give him credit for that. I give him credit for that.
Credit for what?
Taking all the slings and arrows. I give him
He
credit
was
for
going
that.
to take the slings and arrows anyway because we do not attack the players. We're going to attack his play calling.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is he didn't want the players to publicly agree with us. That's why we never saw the players.
Mr. Wiggins, we wasn't even trying to be line coordinator. It was, I promise you, it was not that.
No, it's not sideline coordinator because we didn't walk up to the coach and say, "What are you doing?" You're sitting field level, and for me, I like sitting in the end zone. I don't care. I prefer the north end zone because it's got a little hill on it to the south end zone, just because now y'all gonna put that darn cannon back over there. But anyways,
yes, Lord,
you can see what the quarterback and what the players are seeing from their perspective, and you're just like, he late. So it's less of being sideline quarterback. You're seeing what he sees, and you're like, this isn't matching up, And again, nobody wished ill on the kid. You just like, hey, you got two other quarterbacks. You should try at least the other two because one of them you put him in there, and
Mr. Wiggins is trying to rage me. He is trying to rage bait me. I'm gonna say this for those who don't know.
Hey, who people is that before I started crashing up?
Is it? I don't know who people.
There's Uncle Billy.
No excuses.
Who was that?
Listen, on purpose, I try to keep us on the fan side with some ball knowledge. I know ball, but I act like I don't because I like to be on the fan side.
But we all know ball. That's the thing. It's like I played basketball. I think Ashley has Troy has seen me at a basketball game before. Because I know what I'm seeing. Mm-hmm. So I know what I'm seeing. I know when this is going to be a downstream. I know when somebody is going to cut across. I know when this person is going to shoot mid-range because they didn't shoot mid-range all game. So it's not fair to say, oh, you be in an armchair. Am I being an armchair? Am I being a fan that just knows the game?
I'm not even being an armchair though, Jamal. It's the fact that the players on the sideline are calling it out. Like literally, we're next to the coach's box when we are on the sideline, and the players are saying, "It's this coverage, it's this, and it's that," and the ball should go here, and the ball goes somewhere else, and the players that are on the sideline turn their head down. I'm like, WTF? You have coaches. I've literally been next to some coaches, and I'm not going to say no names because they are back on staff, who have said everything that we should be doing on offense, and then put their head down and be like, we just didn't do it. And then you have coaches on staff walk up to them and say, Coach, what should we do? What can we do different? And they just throw their hands up like, you just stuck.
The problem that I have is that we heard about a JUCO All-American coming in from California. And I was skeptical. I ain't just watch his huddle. I went and scrubbed the absolute bottom of the internet to watch JUCO California football games.
No, Troy. We had two JUCO California quick TVs over there. Two. Well, one quit, but it was two of them over there.
One from that private school, and he told you he quit because he knew he wasn't going to get a chance to play.
No, the one that's still on campus, that's the other.
So
He's
it's
still there going to school. That boy is going to be a rapper. He didn't leave. He just quit the football team.
and my whole thing was this wasn't a guy that you recruited in November and December. This is a guy you recruited going into the spring game and after the spring game. So
And we should have known then that it was a faction in the coaching staff. We should have absolutely known then that it was a faction in the coaching staff, and that shit was gonna go left at some point. It's like when you said in the comments, you coach the talent that you have, but when your OC, who is a 3-time Grey Cup winner and an MVP, has his QB that he know can run what he has dialed up, but you won't play him for some reason, then no, nothing is going to work.
It was to the point, Jamal. We asked the OC the question, and he threw the shoulders up like, I don't know what to do.
So there you have it.
Like Burris,
So
literally, it was like, bruh.
you are handcuffing your offense because you are handcuffing your OC and your QB coach and his play call.
Because he didn't want him to play. And that, again, could he eventually fit into an offense? Yes. Was he a fit for the offense your offensive coordinator wanted to play? As you said, Jamal, no. You coach the players that you have, but you start looking around, even in the limited minutes. When you start putting other quarterbacks in, the offense moves differently. Eventually, that quarterback does pick it up, but it's the end of the season and everybody about to get fired by then.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I can liken it to? When that white girl y'all love so much is in street clothes. Look at how that offense and defense moves. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, again, I don't want to beat that dead horse. You know, happy days out here again. And said, I saw what you said, but y'all ain't on the schedule, so there's nothing for me to say. Some other news. The NCAA came up with the age restriction. And
can y'all hear Troy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know why.
For some reason, I cannot hear.
But the age restriction, for some reason, y'all didn't think that them kids was gonna sue. So 32 basketball players. Well, we knew 32 basketball players in Ohio, men and women, went into court and got an injunction on the NCAA new age restriction and eligibility requirements. So once again, the NCAA goes into court and loses again. And the first thing everybody say is we need government intervention. No, you don't.
The people who are championing themselves on small government keep calling the government to solve everything that they lose.
I was about to say that.
Real surprising and suspicious and convenient.
And not just that, like, was it the NCAA that really was pushing this, or was it the small government people? Like, I think
it was the government. It was the small government people.
Like even your boy Nick Saban to come back. And did you see where University of Alabama and Auburn have both called BS on that? Mm-hmm. And they have both.
I'm happy people are finally calling BS on him in general. I was tired of people looking at him like a goddamn saint and a savior.
Well, that's what everybody looked at him like. Old jolly old Saint Nick.
Right. And that ain't it at all. And I knew he was gonna move the exact way he moving now when he just up and retired all of a sudden.
And then to go to a school that
in the parking lot.
And then to go to a school that had a head coach who pretty much is a renowned racist is diabolical. Auburn, Tommy Tuberville.
You mean the Tommy Tuberville?
You don't even live in Alabama. He lives
in Florida. Banks in Florida, and he's an Alabama senator. That Tommy Tuberville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I said, boy, they don't tell you how dumb the good white people are. No, and I'm using good, not in the way that y'all take me. from Alabama, I don't know what to tell you.
What was worse was when Cincinnati hired Tuberville.
Oh yeah,
I forgot he was even there.
Yes, I was
Definitely he
there.
was.
I was working there when they hired him, and I just remember thinking, this
you
ain't gonna
shook
be
your
no
head.
good.
Hey, he was
This ain't
there,
gonna
and
be no good.
we said something about it too. Like, don't ever think that we don't call people out for FAMU when they do twisted shit. We say it all the time. We not scared of them people.
And then he made his way on down to Lubbock to Texas Tech, and they ran his ass out of Lubbock.
I hope he stub his big toe.
Hold on, since Doc brought up Texas, TP and Doc, y'all got to explain this to me because the Big 12 had media day this week.
Yep, down the road in Frisco.
And y'all different in Texas.
What you mean?
Y'all had very aggressive questions for the athletic director. I mean, I'm sorry, for the commissioner of the Big 12.
I want somebody else to start asking aggressive questions. I think everybody should ask aggressive questions.
Listen, but
it depends on. So my thing is, it depends on who was asking the questions, especially for the two major newspapers here in the DFW, the Dallas Morning News and the Fort Worth Star Telegram. So it depends on who's asking the question. Now, I would say Dallas Morning News have a reputation of asking real tough questions. And I wish my dude was still doing sportscasting. Right now, Dale Hansen, he would have asked the real tough question. I remember the day that the night that he was on his show 30 years ago, and when Barry Switzer he was questioning Barry Switzer, and at the time Barry Switzer got upset, and it looked like both of them get ready to go to blows. It was just so funny, but it just depends on who's asking those questions, though. I mean, they got a right to ask them. They got a right. They want to know what's up with the conference
and the money. Like, how does Monster get so much for that price? Like,
yeah, first and foremost, why? Here's the thing. First and foremost, why did you move the conference from Irving? I don't know where you at now. Like the conference office.
Oh, the conference.
No, that was the conference. No, the conference office is here in Irving. Was here in Irving. It was on John Carpenter Freeway, which is not too. It's not too far from where I live at. But it was one day I was driving. I was riding home, and I could usually see the conference office from the freeway, and for some reason I didn't even see the sign because they had a big old sign that says Big 12. But
I'm gonna play this clip. I'm gonna play this clip because we could never do this.
Fined over tortillas, and tortillas were banned outright. OSU paddles broke an noisemaker rule, has a tradition exemption. Sorsby never played a snap for the Red Raiders. Big 12 sued them anyway, while Cincinnati hasn't been yet touched. You're selling greater than 12. Why should Texas Tech fans believe it?
Can you sit? Let me come closer to you. Stand up. Ask that question again, and I'm going to give you the answer I want to give you. So go ahead.
Texas Tech got fined for tortillas, and tortillas were banned outright. OSU has had paddles that were given a noisemaker exemption back in 2012. Sorsby never played a snap for the Red Raiders, and yet there's a lawsuit. Cincinnati has yet to be touched.
So before we continue, I think that man's name is Sean Dillon. And my understanding is he covers Texas Tech.
You're selling greater than 12. Why should Texas Tech fans believe them?
No, I didn't say greater than 12. You misquoted me. I said we're going forward as 16 strong, and that's my answer to your question. But thank you for that question. Appreciate it.
Gentleman in the black.
So that's an attack on their tradition, though. Like the SWAC has done that, though. I mean, if you think about it, the SWAC has banned some things, especially if you're a Southern fan. I don't know if y'all remember, but when Southern used to scream defense, Jags, defense, the band would play as part of the chant.
The drum line will play.
The drum line and the tubas, and they shut that
Yeah.
down. So they've done some stuff against some schools.
I'm gonna tell you
in
one
particular.
thing. They better not say nothing about my kidney when it comes back this season. I don't want to hear not every goddamn thing about it.
But it's a safety
Here's
issue.
the
I
thing,
mean,
though.
they throw
When it
tortillas on the
It is
field.
not a safety issue.
Like the
tortillas on the football
on
field.
The tortillas on the football field, they've been doing that since like the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
It's
tortillas on the
always
football
a
field,
when they-
you can't slip on one.
You can slip on that.
I
It's
mean, yeah, you can slip on one, but
Yeah, you can
they
slip on one.
never threw it to where they never like thrown it to where like it reaches midfield and shit like that. It was always in the end zone. And before
But
they made
the
before they
problem-
redid
the problem is
before they redid
people
the
are
stadium.
malicious now, though.
Yeah, but before they redid the stadium, there was a running track around it, so it was
it wasn't an obstruction.
It wasn't the structure, but you like you said, Oklahoma State got the paddles, and they have their student section. They have like the paddles, and then they have like a padded section at the bottom.
Makes a lot of noise.
It makes a lot of noise. But what he did,
at least they don't do what my Longhorns did. We
What was
lit
that?
the field with beer bottles and cups.
yeah.
Hey, y'all better reverse that call or else.
Hey, but he did ask a question like Cincinnati. Y'all ain't touched Cincinnati, but you got some shit for Texas Tech. What's up with that?
Because he played for both schools too. What he's pointing out is that as Texas Tech, they feel slighted because it seems like other schools are getting preferential treatment when they're not. And I think part of what that it comes out of is one, that's the greatness of being somebody who's supporting your school, right? But it's also the blind spot of supporting your school because the noise exemption also applies to schools like Mississippi State, where you and me all know cowbells are very illegal.
Cowbells.
But you go up in there and they're doing the freaking cowbells. They're going to do it.
You are if you go to a Mississippi State game, you are going to be handed a cowbell and told to ring that motherfucker.
Precisely.
They had them out. They
You
had
ain't
them out at the
lying.
door.
You ain't lying. They pass about at the door. Shoot, they'll go get cowbells done up like looking real pretty and stuff. Had to put the country swang on there, real pretty and stuff like that. But I mean,
don't let it be a night game versus Ole Miss.
Oh, shit. They drowning everybody out. But I think here's my thing. I think the Big 12, since they don't have Texas or OU in the conference anymore, they want Tech to be I feel like they want Tech to be the darling of the conference.
Is it that they want them to? Is it that they want them to be the darling, or is that Texas Tech is paying the cost to be the boss?
Both.
Both. Because I think when you start looking at UCF, like I know here for UCF, it's like, oh, it's cute, y'all are here. Yeah, we'll do enough to appease you, but they don't really do anything to cater to us here in Orlando. Whereas, like, honestly, and I get it, but the Big 12 is missing some points because that school right there next to Troy is right there. I don't know why. I know, they shot themselves in the foot, but I don't know why you haven't absorbed that Tampa market and went ahead and said, come on over here, because this is a chance for you to get major cities and keep building your conference. But I think Texas is paying the cost to be the boss, and you got to respect when it's like, okay, this is how much y'all are investing, and not only this how much you're investing, but ain't nobody but Texas Tech and BYU really going to the playoffs like that conference like that. You know, I mean, TCU won a while ago, and that was belt to behind.
Yeah, that was a massacre right there.
I actually like Baylor this year. Actually, I
You
think
like the first school?
I think a change of scenery for DJ Lagway is gonna be what he needed. They talking about he look like he done lost all his aura.
Hold that thought.
Baylor has an incredible offensive coordinator, and
they do
a lot better than what he had at Florida. Like everything, around that offense is gonna be better than it was at Florida.
But
somebody that has that amount of talent, I just, I feel success coming his way.
Hey, TP, I was gonna ask why he didn't go to Baylor.
Hold that thought.
Why he didn't go to Baylor originally?
Right, because his daddy went there.
Because of the quarterback they had last year.
Recruited him. I don't think they recruited him originally.
Like,
they did.
No. DJ Lagway was recruited by almost every college in the country.
No, listen, not saying that they didn't offer. I'm saying I don't think they were like either A, really on him like that, or B, he looked at who was there and was like, nah, I'm trying to play. Let me go over here.
I thought Florida backed up the truck.
They were stuck on Sawyer. On Sawyer. That's what it was.
Right. And Florida did back up the truck to get him there.
Yeah, exactly. He got a bag of money, NIL, to go to Florida.
Because he was supposed to be the next one after Richardson.
And it was a disaster because they did not set up the offense to complement him.
Everything we just said earlier in this conversation about RJ and the OC fam, same shit.
I would disagree with you a little bit. The only reason I disagree a little bit is I feel like in watching DJ live and in person, it's less of them. I think they tried to force him to be the guy. Like going to the UF games, it was DJ's gonna be the new dude. Like, and I remember that we in the stadium and they're like, he's gonna be the new one. And you're like, okay, he's got the tools, but then they didn't have the tools around him. Like, let's not be funny about it. UF has not been a good football program in about 4 or 5 years.
When you have a quarterback like DJ Lagway, you have to be able to run the ball. And when you can't run the ball, and you have a quarterback who isn't the greatest passer, he's a good passer, but he's not the greatest. And you're asking him to convert 3rd and longs with mediocre talent at the skill positions. That's a recipe for disaster with an offensive line that gave him no protection. There were just a lot of things that just didn't work there, and it wasn't his fault.
Because I wouldn't say their skill positions were mediocre. They had a running back that was a dude. They had a couple receivers that was solid too. But the other part, DJ was hurt.
The offensive schemes were also as at Florida last year too.
That too. But DJ was also hurt. Like, and it wasn't a secret. Like, we knew DJ was hurt from week 1. Like, so he literally played, I think, the entire season last year hurt. So that also comes into effect too.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, say it.
Yeah, same thing with Arch. Arch started the season hurt. He had a shoulder injury. And I didn't know what it was when he skipped that first pass against Ohio State. But after I guess a couple weeks, they kind of finally acknowledged the fact that he's hurt.
Yep.
Is Texas going to give us more than 9 wins this year?
Absolutely. I don't have no doubt in my mind.
They should, but I'll ask the question.
This is a make or break year for Sarkisian and Arch Manning. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I've had it up to here with Steve Sarkisian and his pass happy offense when we've had great running backs, a great running game. Like in all the games we win, you'll notice that we ran the ball down the other team's throat. That was what we did. And then the games we lost, you'll see where we were just constantly passing the ball, 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, punt, interception, whatever. We just wasn't getting the run established. That's part of our game, and we have to do it. And he be fighting it the quarterback in him don't want to run the ball 30 times a game. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it wasn't his third best running back hurt last year. A boy from Edgewater here in Orlando, the one that transferred to Kentucky, CJ Baxter.
CJ, yeah. CJ was hurt. Wisner took over, and I don't know why, but Wisner transferred to Florida State. Maybe because the coach didn't want to run the ball like he was supposed to. Because Wisner was killing.
Hold on.
Averaging over 6 yards a carry.
I'm gonna say this, right?
Like, it was all cool when we had Jaden Blue, because Jaden Blue wasn't necessarily a between the tackle runner. He thrived in the passing game with Quinn.
He hit that sideline, he gone.
And then we had Bijan before that. So, you know, and Bijan is one of those generational talents. Like, there's no denying. When he touches the ball, he's like, he's about to go at any moment. You know, he was just that good.
I'm gonna say this about why.
But I don't know. This will make a break for Sarkisian with me. Because I've been trying to, you know, try to be on his side, try to understand the method to the madness, however you want to look at it. Hey, run the damn ball.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get to say it. Comments. Wisner may be a godsend, but he a godsend to the next staff. Say it.
And I'm mad.
All I gotta say this.
I don't know why I can hear everybody but Troy.
TP, log out and then come back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, right? Don't cry for FAMU. FAMU got the most national championships in the conference. Shit, FAMU got the most national championships in all the HBCU. But let's put that to the side for real quick. I know y'all Panthers are feeling yourselves, and that's cool. Understand them 17 national championships.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses? Some other time. Some other time. One of these days, I'm going to climb all over you. Take more guts than you got, Biggie. You got to bring ass to get ass. You're colorful, Mac. Dumb, old-fashioned, and out of style, but colorful. Biggie, you out your territory. And I don't like it when people come into my town without paying their respect.
Because when you come over here, you got to pay your respects to them 17 national championships. But enjoy this part of your schedule. Because, fam, you will be back on your schedule soon.
My coach ain't blow a lead in the national title game either.
Dang.
And to be clear,
since you want to talk.
And to be clear, I like PV. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Don't be stoned with Sid.
We keep getting tossed into y'all beef with that
For
school
no
in
reason.
Jackson for some reason. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
We only beef with that ragged ass school in Daytona.
Yeah. Okay.
And at least when we beef with FAMU, at least when we beef with FAMU, we beef with y'all for other
Y'all
shit.
beef with us because we the only ones that talk back. Everybody else just let y'all talk. We say shit back.
So, something talk back. They just can't say nothing.
All righty. But yes.
I mean, who y'all gonna wear?
It is fun to talk to us because we talk back. It's not fun talking to yourself.
That is true. Pull up that poll right there.
Why we want to talk? You want to talk about this poll?
Yeah.
Hey,
I like
Moondog Smoke. It is what it is.
Hey Keith, when I tell you this is about to be the happiest football season I've had in a very long time.
I ain't know. Do you understand how many people gonna be crying leaving Miami?
Ooh, that's a bold statement, Troy.
It is.
You know why it's not a bold statement? You know why it's not a bold statement?
Cause you said so.
Last time they played us, we beat them with Cozy. Yes, we did. In Bragg with Cozy.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, we did.
I was like, wait. I was thinking about last year.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. But
Yeah, we did. We did
With
beat
Daniel
them
Richardson, the
because
quarterback,
I was about to say Daniel was the quarterback. We still had a squad though.
we had a
Like
squad last year.
people don't. We did except for the quarterback. People don't understand that team he had that first year with Daniel Richardson. Had he been a better coach, that season would look completely different.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. Had last year's team been managed better, that's an 8-win team.
Yeah, that is an
Yes,
8-win team.
that is an
I would say
8-win
that.
team. That's an 8-win
But
team.
but I like what they did on this one right here. And this is the exact. We talked about this the other day, Troy. This is the exact list that I had for Division One. For us, I said, why do you have? First of all, Stan Becton. I'm sorry, sir, but
hold on. You want to talk about Stan? We got to run the Stan clip. We got to run the Stan clip because Stan make it difficult being a PWI guy.
My roof. Look at my roof. You play too much. Now, if I get into it with them, I gotta live here and you don't. Don't be getting it. You gonna get me in trouble.
I ain't never seen Stan at a game. Stan went to a school I ain't never heard of.
Oh,
Carnegie Mellon.
Oh, that's a school. That's an Ivy League, darn
It's
near.
Ivy League.
It's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's private and very expensive.
So when he come out with these lists, I don't want to be grouped in with that PWI people. I don't want to be grouped in with him. But listen, looking at this doc, I agree. Looking at this list is better. This list is better.
Yeah, because the list that he had, bro, first and foremost, you disrespected South Carolina State, who is first of all, they are the 2-time defending MEAC champs. Second of all, they won the whole shebang last year. So putting them
you gotta put some respect on the
you gotta put some respect on their name. But
not just that though. Don't forget, they got I may be biased. They improved their offensive coordinator situation.
They did.
Yeah, they did. Absolutely did. And I will say, if he gets the quarterback if he gets the quarterbacks that he likes to run in his system, farewell, good night, good luck.
They had to improve.
Uh-oh.
So his ranking was that he had Alabama State at number 1. And I'm like, okay, what did they do last season other than go 10-2, winning the last 4 games without their starting quarterback? And
but
I
that's
understand
what they putting it all on
Andrew Body.
On Andrew Body.
Yeah, they put it all on Drew.
But he has an amazing talent. He is an absolute talent. I want him to be successful. I don't know how he's gonna hold up.
Well, not just that though. For the first time in a while, Alabama State also made a big acquisition on offense outside of the quarterback, where they signed that receiver that a lot of people were, are saying is going to be him. So, I think
he is.
So I think exactly. So I think some of it is you're not so much as rewarding last year's as you're saying I'm projecting this year that they're going to be better because. We as soon as we say South Carolina State, the first thing you say is who the quarterback.
I can see that.
Whereas Alabama State, you like, I know who the quarterback is, I know who the receiver is, I know who 2 of the receivers are. Like,
the running back, he came back.
Right. So Alabama State looks like the more complete team. The problem Alabama State got is can they overcome the person on the headset?
Oh shit.
I mean, that is true though. And then
if he does not, I don't want to say win it all because I think that's unfair. But if he does not make a deep run, at least win the SWAC, is he still there next year?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so, but the thing is, I don't fancy him as all of the problem because to me, I think of him more of like a Bobby Bowden type coach. And Troy, you'll get what I'm saying with this. We all talk about Bobby Bowden was this football, this and this and this. When was the
Now,
last time
Dean,
anybody said Bobby Bowden was anything on defense? And every time they said it was Mickey Andrews.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
And I
Now,
think
yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing that I wanted to say is that you don't have the guy that's calling the defense in Ryan Lewis. He's down at
No,
FAMU.
but they got what his name? Ain't Milton at Alabama State now?
Talking about
let me
Milton
check.
Patterson.
Yeah.
I thought he went back.
Man, I was over here talking, thinking y'all can hear me, feeling like I'm getting ignored.
Nah, brother, you know we don't do folk like
He had
that.
me backstage.
I was waiting on Marlo to chime in.
Yeah, ain't
Uh,
Milton at Alabama State now?
I
But no,
I
when
I
when you was
I
when you was
think
talking about everybody knowing the quarterback and all the situation at Alabama State, like first of all, it starts with the quarterback because that's the leader of the team. And if your team ain't got a leader, we really don't expect you to do a lot. You know what I mean? Like
I,
that's something that you decide in spring ball.
I think Alabama State biggest question mark is can Andrew Body stay healthy?
that's
Can
it.
Andrew Body
He
stay healthy,
has
and is the head coach going to let his coaches coach?
I
Because he
mean,
no.
has
that's
I
a good
all
think
I was
offensive
the
saying.
bigger
coordinator.
problem
That
is
that's all I
if
was
you
saying.
don't.
'Cause even with that wide receiver, if he is out after game 5, that's it for Alabama State.
Yeah,
Tough statement.
yeah,
And
because
then
You
he is.
you think
But
they season?
and wait,
You
I'm
think their
saying
season
that
rests on the shoulders of a wide receiver?
no. If the quarterback goes
No,
out after
if the
game
Oh yeah,
quarterback
four,
if the
goes
then
out,
quarterback go
yes, the
down,
quarterback.
they are
And
screwed.
I'm saying that because the number 2 guy who was behind him last year is now at FAMU.
Right, they have no contingency.
Tayshaun Smoot.
No, not I'm sorry, 3. The dude because when Tayshaun got hurt, the other dude that's under him.
I'm about to say
um,
Tayshaun.
and I and I
Well,
and I agree with what Brian put up there. I don't think preseason polls should be as much about what you did last year as much as it's a projection of what you're going to do this year. And I think that's why I don't get upset when it's like FAMU's not in the top 10. Okay, that doesn't upset me.
Zach,
It ain't
yeah,
about where
Smoot,
you start.
he did go undefeated as a starter.
yeah, he went 4-0 as a starter. He went
Yep.
4-0 as a starter after that Prairie View game. Um,
So
so then you look at it, and Stan had Jackson State at number 2, which I said, I mean, of course, with me, I want to be number 2. I want to be number 1, but the reality of it is we lost the SWAC championship game. So I looked at it. It's like, okay, we need to be number. I said we needed to be number 3. I put it out there and said we needed to be number 3 because of the simple fact that because you got to also you have to take into consideration like literally what you did last year, but what you got coming back this year and what is expected for you this year. Um, but when he
Preseason
put
polls are bullshit. Just put it like that
yeah
because you don't know how this team
You
is
don't.
gonna
I
play
mean,
together. And with
right
the change, like with NIL, there's a huge changeover with almost every team in the country. So we don't know how these kids are gonna play together. So we do base it on last year's success or failures as a baseline, but it
right
really don't mean nothing.
right.
Correct.
I mean, but you know what it does mean though, TP? It means a lot of talking points.
It
yep.
does.
That's what it is.
It does.
It's like
And
it's barbershop talk.
when you're a team that's ranked in the top 3, top 5, you got something to prove because you have to show that you deserve to be where you are. You need to show that you deserve to be ranked number 1. Because what have you done this year that says that? So you have to week in and week out prepare as you are the number 1 team. That's just bottom line. Like we have to we got to show up and play the part.
Mm-hmm.
So, little baby, I'll tell you that I'll say this. This is why they're so hot. Because Jackson State have to play them in the hole. And for the last 3 years, Grambling been picking the hole when it comes to Jackson State. That's why they that high.
Pause.
It's based on Jackson State.
Pause. It ain't the last 3 years, just been the last 2 years. Because the last time we played them,
3 out of 4.
He did
the
not.
last
I
time we
was just gonna
played
let him
them,
cook.
Troy, the last time we played them in Jackson, we
Y'all
put a
won.
60 piece on them.
But when y'all with the time before that, when y'all played them in the hole,
the time before that, we won that too. We won on the last second fumble at the 1 yard line.
But for Grambling, my struggle with Grambling is to me, Grambling has a similar problem that FAMU has. If I'm not a Grambling person, I don't know enough about them to rate them that high. Like, what am I giving them this much credit for?
Well, okay, so there was a comment in the chat about data, and like data should be based off of what's going to occur this year. So, and then Israel made a comment that it's not what will, it's what was and what happened. And it's both, right? Like you predict, you make your predictions, you make your selections and your rankings based off of what happened last year, plus data that you know about for this year, right?
Right.
So someone could have finished in the top 10 in whatever, right? So, oh yeah, they'll finish that high this year. Not if they lost 8 out of 11 of their starters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it's a combination of the two, but you can't just look at what the year hasn't been played, right?
Mm-hmm.
So data is going to tell you what's
indicator
probable
of what's
based
gonna
off
happen is
of
what happened.
what happened last year, plus what could potentially happen this year if this, that, and the third lines up, based on this, that, and the third piece of information, from your starting lineup to your reserves to transfers that have come in, people that have left, people that are, if they transfer someone else, people that are not with your program, if there's a coaching change, right? Like which school just got, oh no, they don't have an OC yet. Oh my gosh, is it UAPB that still doesn't have a coordinator?
Oh wow.
I think that's what we said that we were talking about that last night when we did.
I think
they don't have a coordinator.
No.
Yeah, because Tony Hull is at Alabama State.
Yeah, he left. So so that's something to think about.
July.
And again, exactly, it's July. So how is that going to prepare the team? Like, how you gonna prepare? You start basically playing in a month.
Yeah.
Preseason camp starts in what, 2 weeks?
Something like
I
that.
guess I got my question for media day.
So is the coach a defensive minded guy or an offensive minded guy?
Which coach?
The head coach.
UAPP is offensive.
UAPP is offensive minded. He's from Florida. No, he's a Florida boy. Because he used to be on staff at Florida State.
But you're saying he don't have an offensive coordinator.
He was a DB when he played in college.
Yeah, but that offense, since he's been there, they're carried by that offense.
Yeah.
But you said he don't have a coordinator.
No, that dude left him.
I'm looking at their site right now. They have a head coach, defensive coordinator, running back coach, special teams, wide receiver, defensive line, offensive line, linebacker, defensive coordinator, recruiting coordinator. I'm sorry.
They
General
don't
manager.
have an OC.
They don't have an OC.
So that means the head coach is calling the plays.
I was about to say the head coach is calling the plays.
The head coach is calling the plays. Does he have a lot of experience calling plays?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much.
Somewhat.
I mean, real quick.
I wouldn't do it.
Georgia thighs. Oh Jesus. Okay. So here's the thing when it comes to FCS football, right? Well, because recruiting company services only cover to a certain level, you will have state champions that don't get stars that were like Mr. Football and all this stuff that somehow end up in the HBCU ranks, and people will ask questions like, how did he get there? So it can't just be on recruiting. That's part of it. What we do know and what we do understand is the portal rankings. So we can equate the portal rankings into it. But as far as like high school talent, man, listen, there were predictions made without taking into account the talent that I know 3 schools got. But again, people rosters aren't online, so maybe that's part of it.
I was about to say that's part of it, Troy, but it's also I don't care about the recruiting rankings. Like for me, it's about film. Like just like last year, how we were just saying, like, okay, Jet was this highly rated quarterback. Then we went and saw the film, and we were like, oh, and he's the better quarterback. Like I think that matters. Like when we're talking about some of the top heavy teams in the SWAC and in the MEAC, you know, South Carolina State, there is a question mark of who the quarterback is. PV, we kind of know. Jackson State, we kind of know. Alabama State, we kind of know. North Carolina Central, you have an idea. Delaware State, you know. Grambling, you have an idea. Cookman, we know who the starting quarterback is. Texas Southern, we kind of know. FAMU, you know the starting quarterback is. So you can literally, much to Jamal's point earlier, you know who the starting quarterback is for almost every one of those top 10 schools they listed. And then you can look at some of the acquisitions and see like, okay, these are impactful players who are still here. These are guys who are coming back. Based on what I know that they have, these are the teams that I project to do well.
I'm going to tell y'all this now, and I think everybody that has been to Media Day knows. When we get into Media Day, they are going to hand us rosters and informationals, and we're going to sit down while we're eating our food and go, ooh, they got him. Because you can still grab players out of the portal as long as they are already in the portal. This is why
and it was
down.
And it was like thousands of kids still in the portal when it closed.
Yep.
So
yep. And schools like FAMU are still looking for linemen. So you're talking about the rosters aren't online, but they're also not finished.
Everybody's looking for linemen.
Yeah, they're not finished.
Linemen are hard to come by now. I think everybody's looking for linemen.
Everybody, even NFL teams are looking for linemen. And this goes back to the point that I've made for years. It starts and ends in the trenches. And I feel like teams are coming back to that realization.
Mm-hmm.
But when we was talking about the quarterbacks, I feel like, yes, we know who the quarterback is for a lot of those teams. But do we believe in those guys? And is a quarterback competition the worst thing you can have? Because I look at it like this. You either have 2 bad quarterbacks fighting it out, or you have 2 good quarterbacks fighting it out. That's like if you don't know who the guy is, it's either because they're both good or they're both terrible, and you trying to figure out the worst of the better of the 2.
Yep.
And
everybody know who that guy is by now. And I mean, we like at my beloved FAMU, we know who that guy is already.
Yep. At that school who shall not be named, we know who QB1 is.
We know who exactly. So I'm just ready for this year to be over and done with, because next season we are getting the absolute QB battle for the ages.
That's gonna be nice. If he can keep those guys, it's gonna be a battle, 3-man battle to see who's gonna be the starter.
I keep telling y'all, Jalen from Thomasville is him.
You think so?
Absolutely. Go
him
watch
him and that kid in Atlanta. Those two.
Him and the dude from
you talking about
from Locust Grove.
Yeah, at Atlanta. You ain't got to do all that. Atlanta.
I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
That dude from Thomasville.
He is a monster. Do you hear me?
That boy good.
I went up there to watch them when they played County, and I watched them against K-Roll. Yeah, that's him.
So wait, we gonna absolve that K-Roll game. K-Roll ain't been good since we was in high school.
Nah, it was it was bad. But against top, it was so bad he wasn't even trying. You could tell he was just out there. He would call it like he wasn't dropping back. He was like leaning back and just flicking his wrist and letting it fly.
It's
It was
bad.
bad.
Like
It was
the
bad.
syrup makers ain't been good since K-Roll
They
stopped.
ain't been stop making syrup.
Up there.
Woo.
K-Roll's not good like they used to be. The
Yeah,
coolest thing about them is the logo and the school's nickname, mascot.
And the school mascot is cool. And I watched that state championship game. Go watch that state championship game. Y'all think I'm lying?
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Exactly. I ain't lying to you.
That boy. Good Lord. But both of them like that. That's the problem. Like both, like if that, and that's the frustrating part of the FAMU fan. Like knowing the season's gonna come to an end and there's no spring ball. That bothers the fool out of me. And it's like, dang. All right.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
Crook, welcome back. I got a question for you, Crook. Y'all gonna send a 6 and 6 to Tennessee?
You so fucking foul. Oh my god. Oh shit.
I just want to know
why did you do that, Troy?
Oh my god.
Why? Why did you do that?
Troy.
No.
Look, I'm with Adrian. I'm like, wait, what we got? What's the cease and desist for Tennessee for?
For the Blues.
Because Tennessee has a special uniform, and it's the light.
You talking about
the blue? Yeah,
it's
for
the light blue because
yeah.
because it's supposed to be honoring Pat Summitt.
Gotcha.
And if you watch Lady Volunteers basketball,
they've been wearing that blue for years though.
For years.
Yeah, even when she was there, like they only, I think they're Tennessee is one of the few schools that has a secondary color for their women's program, and it's blue for Tennessee for Lady Volunteers.
The worst part about Tennessee was that they had Adidas, like they had ugly stitching, but they would have some nice uniforms. Like you would be like, these uniforms are fire, but the stitching makes them look god awful.
Yeah, the new rollout has been nice though. The new uniforms, the whiteout's nice.
I ain't gonna lie, those do look like Southern's old uniforms. Not that one, Troy. Look at the Southern uniforms about 4 or 5 years ago. They had that exact same striping. It was just, the Columbia blue, whatever, blue and yellow. Southern had a uniform just like that.
Now, there were some other accusations being made about a school in Jackson with some baby blue colors. I don't know. I'm not old enough to remember that. I don't know.
Hold up.
I ain't never seen JSU with baby blue.
Me either.
JSU's only had 3 colors, and sadly, they need to bring one of them back because they need to stop playing.
Man,
the
red. Thank you.
Hey, no, they was about ready to run that man out of office same day over that red. And I was like, I 100% agree. That is an absolute valid crash out. You just got here. What you talking about?
And the worst part, JSU ain't got their best helmets. JSU used to have a white helmet that was fire.
The white helmet with the JSU with the red stripe going down the middle.
No, it had like a tiger on it. I'm looking for it right now.
I know one thing.
Oh man, you talking about? Please don't. That's the James Bell years.
Oh, let me find that.
Them chrome joints with the I believe y'all had need to not ever make another appearance again.
We don't. You know what? They don't even wear that no more. That's the crazy thing.
Bad. Like they were bad though.
They don't even play in that one no more. Like
take the I believe shit off, but the chrome helmet was fire. Just all
with the tiger claw and the J on it. Yes, I'll do that.
But take that other shit off. Like I wish we could get a green chrome one. Now that let me go play the lottery tomorrow.
Look, you
And
ain't the
that's
only one.
Boy, family reunion must be rough, girl.
Oh
No,
my
but Crook
God.
did. Crook not lying. He said his mom was at Jackson State back in the 70s.
I
That
know
she went
y'all
to
be
school
I
with
know y'all be
and
fighting.
and Robert Brazil. Yeah, she said. He said it.
I know they be fighting.
He talked outside one time. We was talking about it.
My niece is at Southern, and I was like, don't even start because you ain't gonna be able to finish. You better leave me alone.
I mean, there's nothing to say.
Don't even, because she said something. It was my sister that went, and she was a cheerleader, so they went to the game. And she texted, she talking about don't say nothing when we win. I was like, well, who and what quarterback? When you be winning, you ain't winning.
Oh my goodness!
Like,
I
man,
ain't gonna lie.
you don't even like sports like that. Leave me alone, girl.
Southern have cleaned up their helmets. I ain't gonna lie. I like the old Southern helmet with that Pete Richardson had with the little jaguar on the side of it.
Yeah, that was nice right there. That was nice. I'll say that. I think I like the one where BJ Jones was playing him and Mo Carter when they was playing at Southern. That's the only time I'm giving y'all. That's the only time I'm giving y'all credit. Other than that, I still can't stand you, motherfucker.
Hey, Keith, you think we're gonna see a return of gray jerseys this year?
No, but man, this smoke jersey, this family smoke jersey was fire.
We got a gray out game.
That's why I'm asking. I just know they better not walk their ass out of Paul Gilmore Fieldhouse with anything black on.
I want to apologize again. They said put the best black jerseys up. I went and found the FAMU black jerseys. And when I tell you, I got hazed.
You got booed off the stage.
Oh, man,
Because we couldn't win in them things. How many man? And they clean looking jerseys.
They clean. We just can't win in them, and that's why we don't wear them. There's only one team on campus that's allowed to wear black, and that's softball. That's it.
Baseball too.
No, baseball just lost
SWAC
SWAC championship in black.
But regular season though, they wear black a lot.
They do.
No, Keith. They lost their black privileges too. They can wear that green with the orange pinstripe. That's what they can wear. I like those. Them nice.
I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I know I might be in the minority. My favorite FAMU setup is green on green. That's my favorite setup.
Well, with the white helmet, maybe, but no. But even I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even really like our current helmet. I like the Quinn Gray helmet. That's my favorite. With all the stickers.
With the stickers coming back this year. Stickers coming back.
He bringing back the Rattler stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the EQ.
Troy, you about to get belted behind over black jerseys.
You see what I'm saying? Over some black jerseys.
The EQ posted a picture of them earlier this year, so I'm assuming that they making a comeback.
Yeah, they coming back.
I want to see what football jerseys we got coming back. Because I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly, I like the jerseys that
fuck all that. Fuck all. I just seen Howard cleats. Them Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan school.
If I don't see some LeBron cleats,
we already have some. I thought.
We need some new ones. Those are the only ones we had. Was those? I think they were those.
Clean, we better come out clean.
But he doesn't sponsor us for football. He don't cover us for football.
Who?
LeBron.
Yes, he do. We would. Yes, we do.
We only wear Nike LeBron jerseys.
But
Nike
that's
jerseys.
because
we don't wear LeBron football jerseys.
So because LeBron, I think it was only for made for the men's basketball team.
Let me go ahead and update my greatest basketball players of all time. Let's go ahead and drop him down to 12. He ain't going up until he fix the problem.
But no, I actually he
12?
dropping LeBron to 20.
How
Hey
you
Keith,
drop
I
LeBron
actually
to
like
12?
the jerseys Queen played in with the rattler around the collar. Bring them back.
So
Yes.
listen,
Yes.
Hey
Yes.
man, I don't want to
Bring
see
them
them
back.
jerseys because y'all beat the brakes off of us when y'all came to Jackson in '98.
Oh, and them
Y'all
rattler
wore
Man,
them.
look.
jerseys with the
Man,
No, y'all
with the
wore
look.
them
rattler around
jerseys.
the neck.
Don't
Hey
Yeah.
say,
man,
don't
y'all
forget
wore
no
them
more.
jerseys and wore our ass out in the vet. I was like, no, burn them
yeah, they
shits.
coming back.
Yeah, they
I've
coming
heard, but
back.
they were supposed to come back last year too, weren't they? But never
Yeah,
mind.
but never mind. Never don't. We not gonna bring it up. We might have had 3 people on that team all season that would have got stickers.
You know what we need? We need one of them men in black little clickers. That's
We
what we
do.
need.
Yep.
So we can just flash the whole fan base so they can just forget about last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it didn't last long.
It did not. Thank God.
Heck, it was gonna be shorter if Marvel would have had her way.
Y'all should just let that lady do her job, man. Y'all be get in the way of a good time.
Who? What you talking about, Willis?
You better leave that Troy. Leave that dog alone.
Please.
And I mean that figuratively and literally, because she went to Georgetown. Leave that dog alone.
Well, I mean, she did what I needed her to do. Because now I can ask
Hey
questions about
Troy,
quarterbacks.
did
Up?
you see the news? Did you see that the NBA is putting a hold on that trade with the
Oh yeah,
Raptors and the
man.
Clippers?
Listen,
Man, the
hey,
NBA
a
ain't
broke
got
clock
that
is
much
right
goddamn
twice a day.
integrity.
Man,
Listen,
they ain't mess up my good time, so I'm good.
Right.
I got 4 in the possible, so I'm all right down here in Miami. My team, we gonna be all right. We ain't
You
gonna
know
win a
what? I
championship. We'll
still
make
don't
playoffs.
want. No, we definitely ain't
Y'all
winning.
ain't got no
But
shooters in Miami.
We got one.
excuse me, we got one.
they keep posting. Listen, the fans keep posting pictures of Klay Thompson in a Heat jersey.
Hell no.
I'll take him.
That ain't
I ain't gonna
happening.
lie. I'll take him as a 6-man off the bench.
Okay, that he's past his prime of starting.
Precisely.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, coming off the bench as a 6-man, absolutely.
Yeah, him and
And what he
LeBron can sit
doing in
on the
Dallas?
bench next to each other.
But isn't
And
the
what he,
talk that DeRozan might consider?
Yeah. Hey, go. Hey, South Beach Roses, come on.
what'd you say?
You
Stop Beach
got
DeRozan?
South Beach
Hey,
Roses. Come on.
DeRozan
You ain't
is
want to be
gonna
in
do the same
Sacramento
thing
anyway.
DeRozan does.
I just needed to get 10. I needed to get 10 and 5.
10, 10,
10
10.
and
Make it
5.
12.
If you give
And
me
we
10 and 5,
good.
good. We square. You ain't got to give me 20 or 30.
Yeah, but they gonna pay him like he giving them 20 or 30.
With what
I
money?
mean, honestly, we ain't got
Got
that
no
left.
money.
We are broke.
The
We are
Miami Heat are
broke,
broke.
Yes, we got
I
Okay,
say they're
nothing.
gonna pay for Bam and Giannis.
At least
I
Bam earned his
Bam, Giannis,
goddamn money
and your
though.
boy, Wiggins. That's it. And
Wiggins
Wiggins took a
got
pay cut.
a big
Yeah.
contract.
y'all know what? I want to thank the Miami Heat.
Don't you start no
Miami
shit,
Heat,
Troy.
the Miami Heat made me happy because I ain't got to worry about Giannis in Boston. Thank you. Knicks in 5.
I
I
was just
like
upset. I'm upset
whatever
that we
team Jalen
didn't.
Brown went to. How about that?
The
Oh
Sixers?
Philadelphia.
Ooh. That's gonna be an interesting little roster though.
no, I'm
Tyrese
actually
The
Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
orthopedic surgeon.
It doesn't matter when Embiid ain't there. They still have Maxey and Jalen Brown. That's gonna be a dangerous duo.
You wanna
Don't forget about don't forget about VJ Edgecombe because he
you
is
wanna
I
know
like
something,
VJ
Keith?
Edgecombe as well, but I'm talking about the stars. You who are we gonna get 60 points a game from these two guys? And I think they are more than capable, especially when
They
Embiid
are,
ain't there. Because
but they gonna
Tyrese.
and look, we looking at it like this. Embiid always hurt. Watch they play better when he's out.
Yep.
Because the
You
offense
See,
wanna
he
the
in there
offense opens
streaking the
up.
floor.
you wanna know something, Keith? What pissed me off about Jalen Brown going to the Sixers is we could have got Jalen Brown and not gave up the whole fucking house instead of Yanis.
You're not wrong.
If they were
I
trying
would
to
have been
move
okay with
him,
that
if
too.
they were trying to move him that bad, we could have got Jaylen Brown in Miami and potentially held on to a draft pick.
And one or two of them players.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly.
No, with what they gave up, TP, you know I ain't lying.
Oh no, they gave up a king's ransom.
No, exactly. I'm talking about
It's a reset in Miami.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, did y'all even call? Did y'all just jump on it? Again, I'm me and Doc gonna agree with this. When you dig up Jerry Jones' mama, go ahead and put
Yep.
Pat Riley in her spot.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't had to do this all night.
What? Dig up Jerry Jones' mama?
All night.
But Miami gonna be all right if they could get another shooter.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make the playoffs. That's the thing. What y'all fail to realize, most Miami Heat fans that are of not of a certain persuasion are rational. Now it's the ones that keep voting for that orange man. Don't believe nothing they tell you. They're gonna tell you you're gonna win the championship.
Yes, they
but
are.
us real Heat fans gonna be like, we'll make the playoffs.
Yeah, the play-in.
No.
In the play-in,
No, we not
going
gonna
past
play
play-in
the
this
play.
year.
We gonna be in play.
Now, what you call it gonna be a problem this year though, and I hate to give them any credit.
The Magic.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He already know.
And they got Wagner back. Not Wagner.
Hey,
What's your boy?
Problem.
What's
Jonathan
your boy's name?
Isaac.
Vucevic. They got Vucevic back.
Oh, they got
They still
Vucevic
got
back?
Jonathan Isaac.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as they got Jonathan, go ahead
He's
and
gone.
get
They cut him. They cut him. He got cut by 2 weeks ago.
Back though.
Yeah.
He signed back though.
Signed back.
For what?
He signed back for the vet minimum deal. Huh?
Oh yeah.
They signed him.
He signed
on
for a
the
vet
dollar, right?
minimum deal.
Mm-hmm.
So
he ain't gonna play.
He coming out the bench.
No, they're gonna send his butt down there to play with in the Silver Spurs Arena down there in Osceola County for the Osceola Magic. I said what I said.
Hey Mike, don't you dare talk about my Heat like that.
You know, and again, y'all wonder why I say Marlo is a closet Magic fan? We having a whole Magic conversation. He ain't said a word.
We ain't said that either.
I didn't want to be with the noise in the background, but I can't be no closet Magic fan and I got season tickets. It's impossible.
Oh man.
And ain't a bad seat in that arena. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's not.
Where at the Amway?
Yeah.
It's
Kia
Kia
Center.
Center now.
It's
But
not a bad seat.
I'm at 121.
I still call it the Amway.
Yeah. Nah, I sat at the top of the arena. I sat at the bottom. Ain't no bad seats. I've sat in the boxes. There ain't no bad seats in that arena.
Wow. I don't know what's
Don't
going
say
on.
nothing about arena because I'm pissed off that the Mavericks moving from downtown.
I saw that. That's a money grab. So they're getting a new arena, and so are the Stars, right?
The Stars are gonna want to play in Plano, which is 15 miles from downtown. And then the Mavericks want to go up to North Dallas by the Galleria and build an arena over there. But
look.
You said in North Dallas?
8 and
yeah,
0?
on 35
like
Valley
going
View,
towards
bro.
Wichita?
No, since we want to start.
No, it's on 635 in Valley View Lane.
Pull up their schedule.
Okay.
I think they're gonna have 8.
Right before you get to the high five.
Oh man, hold on. Let me pull up this schedule because he said ain't no SWAC schedule too. He made sure
you just did that schedule yesterday.
He made sure he said 8-0, right?
Y'all not, bro. Y'all not going 8-0. I'm
going straight to the SWAC schedule.
I
Right?
I got two losses at least on them. I got 2 losses on them.
So,
but it's possible. They schedule is weak. I ain't gonna hold you.
Them first 4 games ain't weak though.
I mean, in conference though, like
So everybody want to talk about what people did last year. That first game of the season, that Texas Southern game last year, wasn't that a turnover fest?
Yes, it was a turnover fest in the rain.
Oh.
I was about to say, hold up now.
The rain played a factor.
Correct. That's why I was like, and that's one of those games I really hate to say that you can, but for some reason the records don't seem to matter in that game, and I really hate to say that. Like that game's always a toss up, even when it shouldn't be a toss up.
So to say,
I mean, that's a lot of games though, especially when you start looking at, you got your homecoming games, and the team they might have chose a team that they feel like they know they can beat, so they don't have to focus as much. And every time you do that, you leave yourself open for an upset. We see it week in and week out.
And then here go the best part about, or here go the interesting part about this, right? They didn't start their schedule off with no cupcakes. So they got to get out of them first 2 games healthy. First 3 games healthy. I'm sorry, the first game healthy. They got to get out of this game healthy. Before
you look at it like this, Troy. We either about to start off firing on all cylinders and ride this train to the end, or we're going to have some early growing pains, but we're going to learn from them because we have to play good teams.
I think, okay. I didn't realize Tarleton was putting up buckets like that.
Yes.
Boy,
and they don't have one quarterback. They got 3.
Give me Tarleton in that one. Respectfully.
Tarleton been putting belt their ass to folks the last couple of years.
I wasn't going to say it, Doc, but I got Tarleton applying belt to behind.
Hold on.
What you mean when you say they got 3 quarterbacks?
Tarleton is a FCS. Tarleton is a FBS school disguising themselves as an FCS school. I'm just putting.
Look at the comment. Look at the comment. This is why I like Lionel. This why right here. I don't want no rational fans. Now.
No, please be irrational.
This man said they got to get out healthy. Listen, I ain't tweaking.
They got to get out. You going to them. What you mean? Tarleton by 20.
Yeah.
I got Tarleton by 20. And it is not a disrespect.
If you don't feel like your team can do it, can you really call yourself a fan?
You right.
My boy said I'm irrational, but y'all talking this FBS.
Like let's take Cowboys fans, right? They've been delusional.
Oh shit! Come on,
don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't said we don't win no Super Bowls. I ain't said the Cowboys win a Super Bowl.
But every year is we them boys.
It's always gonna be we them boys.
It's always we them boys.
It's always gonna be we them boys, and with the Bucks, it's gonna be hey Tampa Bay. The Bucks are gonna here to shine. Come on now.
Hey, but if you're not an irrational fan, you can't call yourself a fan. That part of being a fan, the root word in fanatic is irrationality.
He sure is.
Hey, listen, Lionel, I know you feel like we just talking, but when it comes to actually analyzing games and breaking down games, take the jokes aside. Put them to the side for a second.
They lost to Abilene by 3 points. You arguing about a 3-point loss to Abilene Christian College. And Abilene is
listen.
Abilene is come on now.
I know I cover HBCUs, but I'm a PWI guy.
You can call me an HBCU dude all you want. I don't give a darn. Abilene is a good Church of Christ school, just like Harding and Lipscomb. And I already know they get all our little monies, the black and the white ones. Sadly, we don't send nobody to Southwestern Christian College.
Nope.
So y'all already know. We arguing over 3 points. Everything else, they applying 60 to North Alabama.
Forget all that. But before we get up out of here, I ain't gonna go through the whole schedule because it's already 10 o'clock and we got to get out of here. But tell me, Lionel, what your score prediction is for Tarleton State. Just give me a number so I can put it up there. Since we talking crazy,
I got 40 to 20.
Shit.
God damn.
And I meant it. And it's because you're going to their house. I mean, I know it ain't the farthest drive across Texas, but still.
That's a 6-hour drive, bro.
Dang, I forgot Texas. I forgot.
Yeah,
I definitely forgot.
they're gonna be riding for a minute.
Dang. I forgot y'all like that in Texas. See, Florida is just north to south like that. And east to west
But
across the
even
panhandle.
I
You
was
go
about to
take
say north
look. You
to
go out
south
from
is
Dallas in
8
any
hours.
direction.
8
It's
hours
gonna
plus.
take you.
Shit,
I mean, but
just
Austin
from
North,
Dallas
ain't
to
that
El
far though.
Paso is 8 hours, bro.
shit, north to south in Florida is like 8 hours. East to west is what? 2.
So let me hold on.
2 to
Let me
4
go ahead and
because of
Yeah,
explain
traffic.
my comment.
but unless the furthest is if you in Jacksonville and you gotta go to Pensacola.
Yeah, that's just that. Nobody likes that. I
I
ain't gonna
would
lie.
drive
I'm
that shit.
flying.
Ooh,
You couldn't pay me to drive that shit right there. Oh
I'm
no.
flying.
Listen,
bro.
I,
I ain't gonna lie to you. PV gonna be lucky to have by that Grambling game. If they got 2 wins, they did good.
listen. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not
With
disrespecting.
9 fans.
I'm not
Evil.
disrespecting PV. All I'm saying is that even if you knock out Tarleton State starting quarterback, they got 2 more monsters. If y'all starting quarterback get knocked out, do you have 2 more monsters? That's what I'm talking about. Staying healthy.
But not even that, Troy. They got monsters on monsters. Like you got Tarleton State, who is a legitimate program. Then you play your rival Texas Southern. Then you play Baylor. Then you play Stephen F. Awesome. Like, come on, you getting three heavy hitters out of there. That's just, and then you get Grambling, who Grambling's always physical. They may not be good, but they always physical.
That's why
And that's another classic.
That's on Doc Show. I think Prairie View hits their stride mid-season, and that's when they go on their run. I said early in the season, because of their schedule, they are going to struggle, but they will hit their stride. And I predicted them to win the West. Oh my God. I'm so disrespecting them.
Same. I picked them to win the West.
When was the last time
It's gonna be a limp though.
What year was that y'all beat SFA? Lionel? Because if there's more than like 6-7 years ago, they on a whole new coach.
Last year they lost close to Texas Rio Grande. They beat Northwestern State. I don't know how big.
I mean, that don't even mean nothing because everybody will try to beat Northwestern State.
Right. That's why I was like, I don't know how big of an accomplishment that was. I was gonna go back and look at their record. I don't remember them being
y'all
good.
played Stephen F. Austin 2013.
Northwestern State was a whole team.
And Coach Cartel is not one of them dudes where they think they just gonna lay down for y'all. No. Them dudes was 3 games away from going to the national championship game. Both them and Tarleton State. Come on now.
Like I said,
the SFA record is 5-1 against Prairie View. Prairie View beat them 1 time.
I said what I said. That first half of the season, Prairie View will not be a top 10 team based on some people's rankings going into the week 3 or 4 because they're only going to look at the win-loss record and not who they played.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Again, I don't think you should not think you're going to beat them. My comments were in direct correlation to your comments about me being an HBCU fan, me not respecting y'all.
Oh, say it again, Troy. Say it again. Keith said it. Tarleton State is going to beat them. Stephen F. Austin is going to beat them. I said that. I hope Prairie View applies belt to behind. I want Prairie View to beat everybody on their schedule. But in this particular case, my rational side says going after that Texas Southern game, Labor Day Classic, Going to that Grambling game, you got one win, maybe.
And at the end of the day, let's be real. All right. At the end of the day, let's be real. Forget this schedule. Put that to the side. Let's say y'all make it out of the conference and y'all go to the Celebration Bowl. All I want to do is for y'all to finish the dance. I don't want to see another MEAC sneaker ball because they celebrating that they came back in the second half. I don't want to ever see that again.
I will say it is somewhat of a good thing between that. You get a little bit of break between that Alabama State game and the SWAC championship. Whoever did y'all schedule did you a solid there, because otherwise, that first half of the season, y'all got a tough road to hold, buddy.
But they better be doing gases right now, not to the season start.
Gassers. What's the point of doing the gassers, Troy? Y'all, they need to eat right. Like, bump all that. You need to get in conditioning, but eat right, because that
them linemen already about 30 pounds undersized. That's being nice.
So, but again, hey, TP.
Yes, sir.
I know you got to get up out of here. So, what you got for us this week?
I don't have a lot, Troy. Just as we draw closer to the football season, answers are gonna be far and few between. We're gonna be left with more questioning than answers before the season starts. As much as we analyze and we talk and we go over the numbers, we go over the acquisitions, we go over the positional factors with the coaches. We still got more questions than answers right now. And that part about it I love, because we shouldn't go into the season knowing exactly what's going to happen. That takes the joy out of it. It takes the fun of watching out of it. We watch it because they give us something to watch. They're giving us a show. That's what sports is for us fans. It's a show. A lot of emotions, especially between rivals, between ex-teammates, ex-teams, whatever. However you look at it, it's a lot of emotions that go into the sport. And I love every minute of it. And I can't wait for the season. So that's what I'm going to say. I don't really, I have predictions, but at the same time, my predictions don't mean shit right now because it's still July. But come October, questions are going to start getting answered. Teams are going to show who they are. And then we'll be able to draw better conclusions as to how the season is going to end and how it's going to play out. But that's my time. I appreciate y'all. Gathering of Old Men podcast. I'm TP, and I will see y'all next week.
Oh, man. Doc, what you got for us this week?
All right, so we finishing up predictions on Saturday. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I get off late tomorrow. I'll go in late tomorrow for work, but we'll finish it up on Saturday with the mighty SWAC East. But I think I put this in the group chat earlier, and Troy had some questions about this. So here in the state of Texas, basically in the DFW area, we have two athletes, two kids, student athletes who transferred from their original schools and decided to go play with pretty much another state powerhouse, right? So we got first and foremost, we got four-star quarterback Colton Nussmeier, who is the son of Doug Nussmeier, the OC in the NFL, and his brother is Garrett Nussmeier, who played at LSU. He was at Flower Mound Marcus. He decided to transfer. His family, they decided to transfer to Denton Ryan. Denton Ryan has always been a state powerhouse. Flower Mound Marcus was a state powerhouse back in the 90s. They kind of fell off, but Also, there's a 5-star defensive back named John Meredith III. His original school is Euless Trinity. His family decided that they were going to move to South Fort Worth and enroll into North Crowley. North Crowley has been on a hot streak the last couple of years, culminating with a state championship in 2024. They had a high power offense that year, and last season they were 2 games away from going back to state in 6A. Well, the UIL, who is the governing body for high school extracurricular activities here in the state of Texas, decided that both of these young men were transferred to these schools for athletic purposes, which culminated with the district executive committees for both of the schools where the schools are in for their district to say that they are ineligible for this year to play at their respective schools. But here's the caveat. They said that they can actually go back to their original schools. Now, John Meredith III, he transferred from Euless Trinity. Euless Trinity was a powerhouse back in the 90s and 2000s when Coach Steve Lineweaver was the head coach. They kind of fell off for a little bit, but the thing about it with this situation is the fact that his mother is a peace officer in the state of Texas. And if you are a peace officer, it doesn't matter where your kid go to school at, because you are a peace officer. You have that leeway. Also, his mother got married in November, and they decided to move in with her husband, and I guess his family also in Crowley, which made them transfer to North. But at the end of the day, their business, because at athletic purposes, it was basically he is following his mother. His mother got married. He has a stepdad. They moved in together. They are like the Brady Bunch. I say, let him play. And he is a legit 5-star. He did play receiver when he was at Euless Trinity back last year. And he is a 5-star who has committed to Texas. Here's my thing. Just like we say in college football, right? Or college basketball too. If a coach can leave a program and go somewhere else, why can't the kids do the same thing? Just a thought right there. Why kids do the same thing? If a coach can leave, why can't the kids leave? And in the case with Nussmeier, he's not even going that far, because from Flower Mound to Denton ain't nothing across Louisville Lake. And with Euless Trinity to North Crowley, some people say, well, there are schools in between, but no, his mother, they live in Crowley. What's the use of him going back to Euless Trinity if they live in Crowley? So now he gets to lose a year, his senior year. Both of these kids get to lose their senior year. And there's a lot of kids that have been ruled academically, but ineligible for this year, based off of moving for athletic purposes. I also want to question the coach from Euless Trinity, because he kind of baffled me with some of the things that he was saying. But I'm gonna get on that on another time. But other than that, I hope these young men can go out there and actually play. And I would, if it was me, I would fight the UIL and I would fight the district executive committee, because what you're not gonna tell me is is that if we move to a place and I move because I have a better job, it's not because I want my kids to be, be going to a school for athletic purposes. We move because this is a family move. This is not solely on him. But other than that, I really don't have anything else. I did see that Marcus Spears Jr. decided to reclassify himself from the class of 27 to the class of 26. And guess what? He is on his way to Texas, where his sister is, who's on the volleyball team. So, what big Marcus Spears, Dallas Cowboy legend, got both of his kids at the University of Texas. One playing basketball, the other playing volleyball. That is a athletic family that nobody can argue about. But other than that, y'all be blessed and y'all be safe. Hug your loved ones and love on your loved ones. Don't be like that white man cutting your penises off because you need to get beat out the penitentiary. Easy.
Jesus.
Oh, this thing gave me the disclaimer on my damn outro. Ain't that a bitch?
You know. Woo. Keith, what you got for us this week?
Not much, man. I definitely appreciate Troy for having me on because a brother was extremely tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally slept like an hour in 2 days. I'm like, but anyways, I appreciate it. So gonna talk about recruiting. Thursday is when I'm gonna do the Orange Blossom Classic show. So next week, so that way, while y'all are SWAC Media Day, I can drop that. But really, just talk about FAMU stuff, man. Just trying to figure out kind of what's going on with more of the recruiting and kind of just looking at leaning into maybe writing some of it down so that we can have some visuals of it and starting to get ready for that way too early to tell football. Like kind of like y'all waiting on some of the rosters, some of the ones I know about, but with the predictions coming out, and then normally with SWAC Media Day coming out, y'all get some of the rosters, and some of the rosters do get leaked to us, so we can start to be like, oh, I think this team is going to finish first, second, or third. So, but otherwise, that's about it. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, if you ask me right now, I got Alabama State and Jackson State in the East, like everybody else. That game's gonna be a toss-up. So can Alabama State get their lick back? Can Jackson State stay on top in the West? If you had to ask me today, I would say Prairie View, but at the end of the season, would I be surprised if they don't make it out the West? Looking at that gauntlet they have, nah.
Ooh. Tell them in my 2 Chainz voice.
Shots fired. Shots fired. I don't think they friends.
Shots fired.
Danny, what you got for us?
Lord have mercy. Yes, that right there. So for all of you that want to donate, it honestly does not matter how much it is. Obviously, we want like big donations because those help the most. But literally any dollar amount helps. I think for all of you that were on at the beginning, you heard from A.D. Matthews and the things that he's pushing. He's got a really great vision. But every AD needs to fund their vision. And so we're finally at a point where we've got a lot of stuff in place at Suno and a lot of ways for people to get involved too. So even if you want to give, you have your own business and you can give and run an ad with us, let me know. Reach out to me. We have advertisement packages as well. That's another way to support Suno Athletics, but also increase your brand visibility and awareness as well. And so we have so many things going on at Suno, but they're great things. One thing that helps us is that scholarship amount. That amount for scholarships is low. Like we could really use like $150,000 for scholarships. And I love that scholarship amount is the highest number, and it's the most, like, that's at the forefront of what we're asking for in terms of gifts, because these kids are staying and they're finishing school. Okay, hold on, EA, give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer that in just a second. So the scholarship amount is really important. One thing that he didn't mention is that our athletics retention rate is 77%.
Nice.
77%. Our student athletes come and they stay. And when I tell you, the ones that stop playing their sport, they still stay. And they finish their degree. We graduated 25 student athletes in this spring. The first 4 recruits at Suno, they graduated. They graduated in May. And now they're off teaching. They're in grad school. They're working during the gap period before they start grad school. There's just great things going on at Suno, and I would absolutely love for you all to support Suno athletics, because you're impacting a life, right? And I want you to think of it this way. You all don't have much to give. Okay, if you get $50, you're taking care of meals for 1 full day for 1 student athlete when we travel. Now, we do a lot of traveling, but if you get 50, you're taking care of 1 student for 1 day. If you donate $150, you're buying a pair of shoes for one of our student athletes. If you donate $2,500, you're taking care of their room and board, their lodging for, it's probably, that would take care of about 50% of the fee for 1 semester for a single. And most of our student athletes are in doubles or quads. So, and you can split the payments up. You don't have to do it all in 1 month, all in one payment. You can split it up and do it monthly. It could be a one-time gift, an ongoing gift. And so the impact of your dollar is, it's real. And I just hope that you all see that, and you see the benefits of it, and you see that what you're not just spending money, you're literally donating, that your donation can help change a life. Because a lot of these kids are coming from areas where if they go back home, or if they're not at Suno, they're not going anywhere else. And so it's really important to us that we keep these babies right here at Suno. And so again, bit.ly/Suno Athletics 2026. That's the giving link. Or you can go to sunoathletics.com and click the donate button at the top menu bar. If you have questions, please reach out to me. You can email us athletics@suno.edu. Or you can hit me up. You can ask, if you guys need a contact number, just ask Troy or Doc or Jamal for my, well, I'll give y'all my other number. But that's it. EA, you asked where we can learn more about my health and wellness juices. Website should be done soon. And then you guys will actually be able to order directly from the website. And then I'll be able to ship. There's been a delay with that. I've been as transparent as possible. with what has happened with that. I was supposed to have an investor. Someone made a promise that they were going to give funding for the juice business. And they were also supposed to give funding for Suno Athletics. And they did not do that. Their intentions were not right. And they made it out to be something that I don't believe they ever intended to come through with. And for those of you that don't know me, you know, number one, you ain't got to lie to kick it. That's number one. But number two, I am a woman of my word. And when I commit to something, I'm going all in on it. And Troy will tell you, I probably get on these guys' nerves a lot because I'm constantly asking when we're going to do this, when we're going to do that. How can we get this done? But it's because I'm dedicated to what I do. And I'm not going to beg anybody for anything, but I'm also not for sale. And Suno is not for sale. We are going to absolutely fundraise because that's how our programs survive, through donations, through sponsorships, all of that. So you may not have it, but maybe somebody in your network does. Send them our way. So EA, I don't have certain things right now because I have to work extra to get the things that I was trying to fundraise for the business as well. So I'm behind. I'm probably about a month and a half behind in what I wanted to do and what I need for the juice business because of that situation. So, but we could definitely talk offline as well because I can share more with you. I think there were a couple of people that asked for like what my menu is, and so I was able to text them my menu. So I'm more than happy to do that with you as well. I don't know. We can't do private messages on here. So EA.
I got his information. I can send it to you.
Okay. EA, once Troy sends me your info, I'll just send you a text and it'll just have the menu on it. And then you'll have my contact phone number and email address as well. So I'll make sure I get that over to you. Can I say the name? Am I allowed to say names? No. I shouldn't say names.
You know what? I'm not today. Not today. Whew. Keith, what you got for us this week?
You already did, Troy.
Oh wait. Oh, you know what? My bad.
Should be Jamal or Marlo.
All right. So I'm gonna go safe route first, which is crazy. What you got for us this week, Jamal?
Wait, I'm the safe route now?
This ain't safe, but
And you got no disclaimer. Look at you. Moving on up, Jamal.
Hey, Jamal, tell me ain't shit safe over here, son.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. I'm the safe route now? I'm offended. Now, you know what? On Tuesday, I'm really finna show out. You might as well be prepared to answer questions at media day. I ain't gonna be there. And actually,
You appalled?
I mean, I'm clutching my pearls, goddamn it.
Oh man.
I have a couple of crash outs, but I'm actually saving them. But those of y'all that know me and Troy, occasionally we get to do CB hooping on the weekends when our schedules line up. We're hoping that this Saturday we'll have this will be our fourth episode.
Yeah, it'll be 4.
Yep, the fourth episode of CB hooping. It is All-Star Weekend is coming up. Asia is back. She playing right now, thank God. But I have a couple of crash outs. One to the congressmen that feel like they can intervene on a private corporation and tell them how to conduct business. Again, for the people that want small government, but for some kind of way, they are going to force the WNBA players to not play defense when the game of basketball is to prevent the other team from scoring. But okay. And also for my beloved Los Angeles Sparks and Magic Johnson's big back ass, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing right now. I think I've been crashing out over that team all week. I'm surprised they haven't blocked me on Twitter yet. Yeah, every time like they posted some dumb shit that they talking about, it was just a comic code, and I said the bar is in absolute hell. I'm just gonna keep saying shit until either I get blocked or that lady get fired, whichever one happens first. Then I'll probably just make another account and then tweet them some more. I'm a fan. I'm absolutely fanatic. On the life side, I am preparing for a move. I'll be taking my talents to Jacksonville next Saturday because I got to be work in Jacksonville that Monday. So yeah, so I will be Duval, and I've already looked up season tickets. So I will be in the bank every Sunday, rain, sleet, hail, snow, with my Jaguars gear on, yelling at Trevor Lawrence when he throws a stupid ass pass. But that's actually all I got. I'm in a good mood this week. I have not let my job piss me off all week because I'm leaving. Ain't nothing you can do to piss me off. I don't care. I won't be here Tuesday. So, with that, as always, crash the fuck out when people have you fucked up. Fuck Donald Trump and punch Nazis. I am Lord Jamal. See y'all on Tuesday. Actually, Saturday. See y'all on Saturday.
Hey Jamal, you see Travis Hunter he got a little bit bigger from his rookie year?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, he gonna be
they said Buddy just ran 20 miles an hour, so
he gonna be nice.
Hey, I hate that knee injury happened because it was but he looking good. Like he has definitely, I would say, put on what, about 5-10 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah, like 10 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, like 10. He is not that scrawny dude we saw last season and when he was in college. Like he is lean. He's moving well. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully I can get there and get to some of the open practices and have me a good time. I'm gonna be like Marlo. I'm about to be parking on the 50-yard line.
Is the Silver Fox still open in Jacksonville?
I wouldn't know. Man, why the hell would she be watching this show?
Jesus.
What the hell?
Wow.
Huh. Lord.
My bad. Names of
places. Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, Training can't get ready to start up next week or so.
My bad.
What you said, Doc?
I said Training can't get ready to start up in the next week or so.
Something like that.
They've already sent out the who they doing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I was today years old when I learned what it is, and evidently the answer is yes, Troy.
Oh shit!
Hey, EA, no. So she is the vice president of, I want to say it's either community outreach or player development, and her name is Natalie Pocketbook White. Her number 10 jersey is in the rafters of the Lawson. She is one of the best point guards to ever put on orange and green and play and shoot a ball.
That's my girl too.
Did Crook just say Caitlin Clark is a trans man? Yeah. What the fuck?
He's crazy. Crook is insane.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
He said that on another show.
EA, when the hell did Jenkins go? Hey, wait. Flag on the play. Hold up. When did Jenkins close?
About a year ago.
They closed. Yeah. I could still get the sauce though.
Give me a bottle of sauce.
All right.
Where you get the sauce from? Oh, you got to
Marlo know people. Marlo know people. I ain't asking no questions.
I grew up from down the street from We used to walk down the ditch to their house. Like I'm from the Ville.
Well,
I used to
Marlo,
live next to Susie Talbot.
Marlo, what you got for us this week, man?
I ain't got a whole lot. I'm feeling real refreshed. I just had a birthday, and
It's cause
sometimes
you
when you
went
hit,
fishing last week.
I got a lot of fish too. That being out on the water, if y'all ain't never went like offshore fishing, that's something you gotta do at least once.
I
Especially if you
100%
like
agree.
it, especially if you like being out on the water. It gives you time to reflect on the ride out, and when you hook into some big, like 20-pound fish and stuff like that, you pulling up from 160 feet down. It's ain't nothing like it. So I feel refreshed, I feel renewed, and I feel inspired. I feel so inspired that I ain't gonna even say F that school in Daytona. I'm gonna say fuck that school in Daytona. And yeah, I feel refreshed, and that just does something warm in my spirit when I can get on here and absolutely wish them all of Haiti's best. So yeah, that's about all I got. Football season's here. It ain't on the way, it is here. I had some kids that doing tour days and sweating profusely just walking to the damn field. So yeah, y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm glad everybody had a productive fourth. Yay, America.
That ain't my holiday.
I couldn't come off mute fast enough to say nothing crazy. That means something I ain't even say.
That ain't my holiday. Hey, Marlo ready to be journalistic on next Wednesday.
Uh, but I'm that journalist that's gonna look you in the face and like, man, you know that's some bullshit you telling me.
Yes, he will.
Don't sit here and
That's that
say
confirmation.
But
so.
no, because Marlo will look at you and you can see the question, but Marlo will respectfully not ask you the question to preserve journalistic integrity.
It does something to me. Like you can't sit there and lie in my face, and I know you ain't out there doing the best for these kids.
Well,
Well, well,
And
listen,
that,
y'all.
yeah.
Hey, we needed to get all of this out of our system before media day. I cut my hair, and then I went on. I just got in the road after I cut my hair. Um, and now since I've cut my hair, I've proceeded to get indecent proposals from that blonde haired lady. I don't I don't know. Anyway, um,
bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Boing, 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 boing.
Take
oh
that little blue
Jesus.
pill if you need to.
I take 100 milligrams every day.
That man take that shit like chiclets.
Listen,
Hey,
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get to my topic.
you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready.
Yep.
It is y'all young dudes keep acting up, keep posting that crazy stuff on the internet. It's some old dude out there that just got over prostate cancer that don't have a wife and is single, and he taking 100 milligrams of chiclets every day.
And
Gonna fuck
banging
around
your
with
mama.
your woman.
You
Fuck
gonna
around.
be putting your lady through the mattress.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
ain't
done
telling you
knocked
something
that
I
ass
heard
through the
about.
washer and dry.
I ain't telling you something I heard about. I'm telling you something I know. That being said, hey, look, I know a lot of people get kind of upset with my comments about their schools and they can't differentiate between what I'm being analysts and when I'm joking, and
That's
that's okay.
that's the literacy problem. Let them figure that out.
Yeah, fuck them people.
Mm.
I mean,
That is a literacy problem. You can't determine when somebody is having an analytical thought on something that actually happened and telling the joke. Read a book, bitch.
yeah.
But that being said,
Go
if
play
you
in the street, because this show ain't safe for you.
listen, if that upsets you, cool. Take your ass to a game. Buy a season ticket. If that upsets you and you want to come in the chat and talk back, make sure you find your collective and you donate to your collective.
And have a thick skin, because I'm from Florida. Please remember that. Don't piss me off.
So, and again, I love Irrational Fans. I like it when Lionel and Say It come in here
Oh yeah, yeah.
because I learn more about Prairie View and the type of alumni and fans they have just by them talking. Because see, we
They
follow
still
a
don't
lot of
go to the game.
God damn.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
They want to brag on their team because they won 1 year. What about when they get the mud stomped out their shoes?
In a tsunami. In Tallahassee.
oh man. Anyway, so
After they got curb stomped on a bright sunny day for homecoming.
Troy, you knew this was coming though.
I'm trying to get through it. I promise you, I'm trying to get through it. So
Nah, but say it all right with me though. He gonna get these jokes.
yeah. So, but again, I would love for UAPB people to come in here and be the same way. Texas Southern, because everybody else has been in the chat. Grambling, Southern,
Yep.
Cookman, like everybody else has been in
Nah,
the
we've
chat.
had Grambling people on the show though.
Yeah. I would love to have UAPB people on the show. So if you see this show, if you know somebody, hit them up, bring them on the show because this is a fan-oriented platform.
And if you have a show, drop the link.
For real. And I am in your chat. If you have a show, I am in everybody's chat. Hell, I was said what Brass Monkey of the day or whatever it was. So it's all love because at the end of the day, yes, I love FAMU and I want FAMU to do better than everybody, but I want the SWAC to do well. I want the SWAC to get paid. I want these kids to want to go, hey man, I might not have got $12 million from money laundering state, but SWAC
Don't
school
be talking
A,
about your school like that.
Damn, not
SWAC
money laundering
school A,
state.
SWAC school A gave me enough money to live to where I can play football and be comfortable. That's what I want. I want us to be the first destination for athletes to come to and play football and basketball and softball and baseball. I want us to be the first destination. I want us to be the first thought. But that don't happen without us. It ain't up to your school or your athletic director to come up with no plan. We know the play. We know the playbook. We've been knowing the playbook for the last 2 years. Ashley and Tashay is out there. They doing the good work, and they're going to be mad at me again, and I don't care. Donate the Fang Exchange. Now, if y'all see me in the headlock on ESPN, on national TV, it's probably Ashley and Tashay. It's okay. I'm safe.
It's definitely gonna be Tashay. Ashley gonna be recording.
And I don't know if the Shay gonna be put you in a headlock as much as she gonna be boxing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
it ain't.
she is
Go
a-
ahead and right. No. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the Deltas though. Makes the pilot.
So
She gonna beat you
Performance
up.
enhancing drugs is crazy. That shit's crazy.
That is crazy.
So, but again, I do appreciate everybody that watched the show. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because that's how we get the word out. That's how we get the good news out. And man, listen, I appreciate y'all. We get to have absolute fun. And I know other platforms, they making money and getting 20 grand and all that. We having fun because we spreading the word.
Yep. But if you want to give us 20 grand, by all means.
Yes, by
We
all
we are
means.
more than welcome to.
We not
We
we not
open
trying
for it.
We not gonna say
That
no.
so
that kumbaya shit that Troy just did. I don't I don't subscribe to that
Lord,
subscription.
here we go.
can I
Fuck him.
finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? So
Okay, go ahead.
Fat Mouse Sports is back up. Um, we will have audio podcast should be back up next week after media day. There is a I did a complete overhaul of the website. I'm not HBCU game day. I'm not HBCU sports. We Fat Mouse Sports. We are a video and audio playing, and that's what I want the focus to be. So I changed the website. I couldn't take it no more. I am the worst client on the planet. So yeah, I took the site down, redid it. So now when you go to the site, you go right to, you will get a description and you get right to the podcast episode video or the podcast short. We do have a short with Keith on YouTube and
I saw that
TikTok,
shit. I saw it on my TikTok.
on TikTok. So man, Keith come on here and get nuggets and then leave. So I got to
Yep.
make sure I highlight them nuggets. So check that out. But also the Roku app, I have done everything I need to do to relaunch the Roku app. I just got to finish doing the audio and video files after media day, so that'll all launch at the same time, and you will see Fat Mouse Sports on Roku. I think that's everything. Again, I am working on Danny's website. I have come to the end of a contract for one of my clients. So I was a freelance programmer for them. That contract is ending. And so you will now see, again, Agile Design Software will relaunch in the next couple of weeks because I'll be doing applications again until, of course, they try to hire me back again as their in-house or their outsourced programmer. So, but as always, lead with love. I have the most fun with these
And
people.
fuck that school in Daytona.
I ain't even got to that part yet. Like you ready?
Okay, get to it. Get to the part.
This is an example of a premature ejaculation.
And bump you lying more schoolers. Bump you lying more
I
How do we go from that to all ski?
I am not taking performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, that was a fun one.
I need to be like Crook. Where is something? Crook, you got a pre-roll for me?
Hey, be careful with the pre-rolls now.
I was about to say, pre-roll be sneaking up on you, bro.
I know.
But,
No.
But again, for everybody here at Fat Mouse Sports, Fangs Up Podcast, Key Hadley, HBCU Overdrive with Dot Holiday, everybody here at Fat Mouse Sports, Lord Jamal, Danny, TP, and Marlo, and myself, man, we are out. Now, Marlo.
Fuck that school in Daytona. The long way.
Fuck that school in Baton Rouge.
I really want to ask the question, but we go on the media day, so we out.